Yeah, you'll need a sound studio.
Okay, so welcome back to our next session of Wrath of the Immortals in Mystara. It is session number 138, or Phase 3, Season 2, Episode 30. I'm not sure why I wrote down Episode 1. Always interesting when I make things like that down.
138?
138, yes.
Awesome.
This video and the previous videos will probably all be going up at the same time, as they have not gone online yet. They are up to the date of the 4th day of the 7th month of the year 1011. And today at the online we have is Ross.
Yes, I play Yodri, the best-dressed member of this group. The swashbuckling halfling, also a dread pirate in his hobbies, with his invisible henchman on his shoulder of Storm. Currently getting ready to head back to the town that we left 6 hours earlier.
And also online joining us just in time is M.
Hello, I play Zal, your level cleric wizard.
Graduated from being a ranger.
Yes, thank you. As mentioned, I have both cleric and wizard traits. As an Ethengar, that is quite a fine line to tread. I also have a menagerie of animals. Currently, the only one that I have with me is Chocobo, which is my axe beak, which is now becoming a bit too smart for his own good.
Well, I'm sure when he starts writing your name in runic, I'm sure that's not going to go down bad for you.
No, not at all. I'm going to forever curse Shofar, who taught him that.
Okay, so at the table today we have Rhiannon.
Hi, I play Morrigan, the Air Genasi druid from the Wild Hunt, who is slowly gaining a posse of Wild Hunt pets and seems to be stealing everybody's pets at some point. And is feeling a bit fish out of water at the moment, but she'll get there.
Next at the table today we have is Gary.
Hi, I'm playing Anton Chigur, a Treladaran warlock, an alienist, if you're interested in that level of detail. Bears all these scars and mutations and curses that comes with being a warlock, and his familiar Proshka is now joining the Wild Hunt for some bizarre reason. I don't know why.
Maybe he's looking for more things to swallow.
More things to swallow, yeah.
And new to us today is Callum.
You'll find out about my character soon enough.
Okay, so with some of the background stuff, you'll see some of the online character stuff is getting updated as we go. Slowly, not as fast as I'd like, but all will eventually be up there anyway. and there will be some interesting fallout from last session, especially considering the party has managed to chalk up a fail with the Celestial already.
Ah, what have we done?
The equivalent of slaughter without reasoning.
You remember the pig cow thing?
Oh,
The thing that no one identified, no one cared about afterwards.
I
didn't
tried.
Didn't even identify. Just
I rolled
left
horribly, but
as
I
a
tried.
mess on the ground and walked off on after everyone weighing in on it.
So the water was its nest.
Well, that no one knows because no one even investigated.
I tried an nature
somebody
check.
went in.
That wasn't even identified.
Yodri went in there and fished out a shield. I remember that much.
But no one had actually figured out if it was the thing that had attacked you, let alone why it was attacking.
That's a valid point.
I'd like to point out a detail. I didn't attack it until after it had come out, and after it had been attacked already and was coming towards us.
Yeah, no.
So,
But it had been
Moonbeam
attacked
moved
before
it.
it started to move towards you. It didn't attack first.
I know. But
It
that
didn't?
wasn't
No,
me.
Moonbeam hit it.
Yeah, but it did. It wasn't the one that did death row.
You'll never know because you never investigated.
Okay.
It was the equivalent of think before you act, and that was another point of the party not thinking before they acted.
But
So
It
they
falls on
attacked with no
Cheval.
information.
But
This
it
is
falls on
something
Cheval, not us.
Callum, you need to understand is that we don't coordinate.
Cheval
When in combat,
was
everybody does their
in
own
the
thing,
area at
which
the
leads to
time.
this
He
sort of
was in the
situation.
Yeah.
Cheval was in the area at the time, and technically Cheval was
So
told
in
to
that
take
sense, we're a chaotic
responsibility.
party. There's no tactics or anything like that. No organisation. It's just
So
That's going to give my character an aneurysm.
for the solar, yes, please help me. For the solar said that the whole party's corruption is the responsibility of Cheval,
Yes.
Right.
which I will go through in the recap.
Which was literally explicitly stated, and Cheval did ask people to stop killing it, and they killed it anyway.
Yes, but it was very quiet. It wasn't a hey.
I heard it. It was
I
recorded.
heard it. I heard it. But
So, did anyone else want to give a recap besides that?
well. The only other thing I can note is
we
that
found
we
Aaron.
encountered
What are
the
you-
ghost of Nathaniel and recovered his remains, his bones. And we're going to take them back to Homlet.
we had the Calcric dream sequence. Were you there, Zal? Would you like to know what Calcric said?
When?
The beginning of last session.
I don't think I was at the beginning of last session.
She explained where she's going. We got to see an older Calcrix. And she said to Zal explicitly, she missed your company and hugs, and she's learned many lessons from you, especially resilience, which has become a core aspect of Calcrix in the future. There is other stuff, but we can talk about that later.
So we don't have videos of the other players, because if we did, we wouldn't have audio.
We started after that. We woke up. We were heading to Nulb. Proshka. Oh, in that dream, Proshka got a necklace of claws.
Was
And
it Proska
Anton-
who got the necklace of claws, or was it given to...
Was it claws? It was a necklace.
he
and
was
a
given a
hug.
necklace, but he wasn't given a necklace of claws.
No, he
Yeah.
was given a necklace. Oh, that's right. I remember what the necklace was. Proshka was given a necklace, which it turns out is a wild hunt necklace. So now Morrigan has influence over Proshka. And Anton was given a astrolabe with 2 moons and shows the world and hidden moon and the hollow spheres and all that information, which was very lovely. I looked at the necklace that Proshka was given, and Morrigan went, "Hey, he's joined Chocobo and me in the wild hunt." We sort of talked about the fact that Yodri ran with the wild hunt for a bit, but he doesn't seem to have the tattoo that Morrigan got on her waist. So we think he's not officially part of the wild hunt, but there you go.
Hey, members come and go of the wild hunts. Not many stay on for longer than a single hunt.
Yeah, no, Morrigan is a almost, well, through 121 years. She's not leaving that fast. We then noticed there were two sources of light, a sun and a celestial general. Yodri tried being calm by getting high. Anton and Morrigan were like, is this for me? Is this for me? Is this for you? But it was descending for Cheval. Morrigan realized it was something that the hunt even avoids, so she just watched cautiously and sort of stuck to the edges because she didn't want to deal with it. It called out to Cheval and said Cheval has been called to Ixion for an audience as she has broken the codes of her paladin oath. Everybody heard that in their first language. There has been a delay due to bureaucracy because of everything going on with Ixion and a backup of requests for attention from their paladins and clerics. The Celestial General asked, how do you respond? Cheval said, I believe the prayers that I cast eons ago no longer meet the needs of Ixion. I have found my own way and am happy to continue to go my own way. The Solar said, so you break your paladin's oath. We had a bit of a conversation. Morrigan reached out to Durak, her mentor, of, what do I do? I think somebody's about to break a fairly major oath in front of me, but I'm being told to protect the party, so help. And got told to wait. Anton had a go at arguing Cheval's case. The Ixion ignored Anton. We found out that this was Ixion's personal Solar, the right hand. And it seemed Ixion has plans for Cheval. We'll see how that goes. Cheval says, I have never broken an oath and I was forsaken for the war. Prayers have been unanswered recently. The Solar asked, will you follow Ixion's law? If not, you'll be an oathbreaker. We talked a bit more, and basically the result was that the oath isn't broken after a charm roll that passed.
Well, technically, the god has no oath given to its followers. If the paladin has received spells and paladin abilities, any ability, then the paladin has not been forsaken.
Yeah.
If you call out that you've been forsaken, then you can be very close to being considered an oathbreaker.
But, yeah, long story short, Cheval's on probation and has a year to not only remove the corruption from herself, but the corruption from the party.
And as it's the Solar is no grey area. It is black or white.
Morrigan thinks there is no corruption on her. She just follows the rules, but there you go. We did find out there are 3 options for the future. Ixion is committing genocide and eliminating anyone who knows about Galantry, because Galantry is going to drain the magic from the world. If Ixion fails, all magic is drained from the world, and all of my characters and many others will die. Redrian, and part of the reason we're working for Redrian is he's trying to make a compromise between where no side wins and the gods become very hands-off. We still have magic, paladins and clerics will still have their divine power, but they can't quite interfere with the world the way they currently are. Cheval has until winter next year to show actions of her oath and remove the corruption, and is being held responsible for the actions of the entire party.
I didn't pick up that bit.
That was explicitly stated.
Getting corruption, the only way you get corruption of me is to send me out of the party. It's not going to happen in
you're corrupted.
Well, if he sends you out of the party, you'll have failed.
Huh?
If he sends you out of the party, you'll have failed.
It's going to be interesting. We had a bit of an interaction. So we discussed the fact that Chocobo is now a sentient beast. We will need to retrain, and Morrigan's hoping that the innate guidance and influence of the Wild One will help that. We have an axe speak that blinks, alters self, and basically starts picking up any sort of cantrip magic, low-level magic effect that it sees. So a murderous
Keeping in
ass.
mind, you're missing the important part there is that he was explicitly trained in stealth hunting.
Yes. It tends to take...
Which is now very counterproductive to our current goal.
He was taught as an ambush predator, and he learnt through trial and error that people are most vulnerable when they're going to the toilet. And so he would take the left leg off a person going to the toilet. Just the left leg.
Just the left leg.
And he'd take that to his master.
So once we all recovered from that, we decided to take the high road to Null. And
After debating which was the right way to go.
The high road is through the swamp.
Yep. It is high road written, but actually follows the low path.
After the Solar explicitly stating to the paladin he must take the high road in all things.
Oh, okay, missed that bit. High road and all things.
So we got about 5 leagues from Null and found a dilapidated farm. There was 2 magic sources. We went round the back. Oh, before we went round the back, I cast Minor Ethermancy and asked the spirits for something, and they gave me the feeling of being stabbed in the heart.
In the back.
In the back.
Oh,
No, it was in the heart.
It was the heart, yes.
Violent death, dagger through the heart. Anton cast Detect Magic, sensed 2 sources of magic, one in the house and one out the back. So we started by going around the back. We found a pool of water covered in greenish algae. We just spent a lot of time trying to investigate and see what was happening, and we couldn't find anything. We figured out the water is toxic. It was a 5-foot deep pool, and we sort of went, well, we're getting nowhere with this, let's go in the house and see what happens. Because of all our checking, Anton had True Sight up? Or no, Anton automatically sees undead and invisible things.
I see incorporeal and invisible undead within 30 feet.
And
so he sees dead people.
And Morrigan had thrown up See the Unseen. So we walked into the house and saw a ghost. We decided not to just automatically fight the ghost and try to talk to it. Anton was able to talk to it but couldn't hear it, but because we found out its name was Nathaniel, but couldn't hear it but Morrigan, because she had See the Unseen up, could hear anything on the ethereal plane. So we ended up being able to have a conversation. In all of this, Anton found a cache with a sheath dagger that matched the one in the ghost's chest, a belt pouch with bloodstones, and a healing potion. The dagger and the potion radiated power, so we have to at some point identify the dagger. Or maybe destroy it. We'll see. We thought about destroying the dagger to fix the ghost, but the ghost just asked us to take his remains that were under the cart to the Church of St. Cuthbert.
Then we entered into a montage of repairing the cart. Because the body was under the cart.
We think the Church of St. Cuthbert was in Homlet. Apparently nobody confirmed this.
No one looked.
It was closer. We're closer to Homlet
It
than
was
Knoll.
mentioned early on.
It was.
We never bothered to visit it.
Yeah.
We were closer to Homlet than Knoll, so we think it was probably in Homlet. Nathaniel knows absolutely nothing. We then while we were trying to fix the cart, for whatever reason we had in our head that we had to fix the cart, Yodri went round the back and tried to drain the pond, and got hit with an energy ray of necrotic energy, and took some damage. Taran started barking, and I maintained Taran said danger, so Morrigan reacted to danger. Got into a combat. I cast Cursed Moonbeam, which was which didn't hurt anything until it started its turn. So everybody is like preparing to attack, and then it started its turn and moved and was slowed down and got damaged. But we got to see it.
You got to see it, but no one thought it was worthy of figuring out what it was.
No.
Like some sort of monstrosity from them.
Zal got as far...
Well, I couldn't work it out. I had a roll, but I had no idea what it was.
Zal ran to the side of the cottage but couldn't do anything because that was a full move, full turn. Cheval ran to the side of the cottage and raised a shield. Couldn't do anything. The thing, which is literally in my notes as a thing, then got hit with Cursed Moonbeam. We saw the scarred warthog head, bovine body and club-like tail. It waddled toward us at half speed. Anton then cast Eldritch Disturbance. I moved the Moonbeam onto the creature and told Taran to Thorn Dart it because at this point we were in combat. Yodri did Chill Touch and killed it. I did a nature check and got told it was related to pigs but not beast or fey. Basically, we then figured out that Yodri continued to try to drain the water but was going to take too long. So with the help of Proshka, he jumped in the pool and got the magic thing, which was a shield with the sign of the cult of the fire cult. And at some point I need to sit down and find it. In fact, I might be able to do that through role-playing. Who are the cults we're trying to save? What are they called?
Oh, I've got their names.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. We kept the arm that was attached to the shield and thought we'd give it to Zal because necromancy, and decided we were returning to Homlet. And that's where we finished the session, is we were turning around and going back to Homlet with Nathaniel's body.
Or bones in a bag.
Bones in a bag.
Yes. After repairing the car and leaving it there.
Yeah, did we actually repair it? I didn't think we got that. I thought we were just gave up on it.
Oh, you gave up after finishing,
Okay.
which was amusing.
Okay.
If we finished it, I would have brought it because I was the one who suggested the cart in the first place.
Yes, but it was stated that the party was leaving the cart behind last session.
It'll still be there when we walk back.
Yep.
We probably need
I've got a sneaking suspicion when we get back, it's going to be on bricks.
Well, no, remember, nobody came out there.
No, it's a bad neighbourhood.
We probably need something like a draft horse or an oxen or something to pull the cart.
Or an axe big on coffee.
No, I don't think Chocobo's into being a draft animal.
I mean, I could ask Taran to, but you'll never know where the cart ends up.
I vaguely remember before we had to jump off because I think Mia got up at.
She was coughing.
Yeah, she was sick that week. Chocobo was happy to be basically draft horse, and I could modify the saddle he currently has. Because that's what I do, to pull the cart along.
Like much of that discussion, it was then shelved when everyone decided to leave the cart behind.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
We'll get it on the way back.
If we do go back to it, we can get Chocobo to pull it along if we want.
Yeah, again, it just might end up blinked into a tree.
Yeah.
Well, left behind when it blinks.
We'll see.
There's no guarantee that a rider on an animal that can blink will go with it.
That's right, because Chocobo was practicing and sometimes left Zal behind.
Yep.
Alright, so, yeah, we've just left the very spooky and foreboding farm with Nathaniel's bones in a bag.
And so 2 hours back to Homlet, you will arrive at midday.
Yep. And
I think, is this about the 3rd or 4th session on the same day?
possibly,
Third?
and head up toward the church.
3rd session, I believe.
Third.
3rd, yes.
So, let's say we're leaving Cheval outside, thinking we might be able to get a better reception, considering Cheval's not here at the moment either. that sound like a way of dealing with that?
It does.
So we're leaving Cheval at the edges of the town, and I guess we're heading into the town. Is anyone leading the way, or?
Heading towards the church, from memory.
Okay, so as you walk into town, I will be calling initiative.
Oh, well,
That doesn't mean combat.
No, it doesn't mean combat.
Okay, so I am rank 3 with a D8 in perception.
So what are we rolling for initiative?
Perception will do.
Perception, okay. Perception.
I'm like, why aren't you rolling, Callum? And then I realised.
I'll roll when he tells me to.
I think we're all supposed to do it now, aren't we?
He's not in the group yet.
Oh, okay, not the group yet, okay. Is listening relevant in this situation, or is it just sight?
Listening will help.
Okay. Oh, good, I rolled crap. That's just what I wanted.
Plus 8 plus 6 is 34.
Apparently Zal also
I
doesn't
cracked
have a bar
40.
of this. Initiative has it?
Yep.
What did Anton get?
17.
I also got 17.
I cracked 40.
Right.
41. I hit 41. I rolled now, and I rolled well. I have a D8 in expertise dice and a +7 to initiative, and a 7 in wisdom.
Yep.
What did Yodri get?
I think my initiative might be off. I'm not sure if I've redone that.
I
It's
got
plus 13, so I'm not sure if that's
32 for Yodri?
Plus, I got 32.
Yep.
I have better initiative bonuses for my druid than my rogue.
Okay, so Morrigan, as you're coming into town, can see what appears to be small rogue figures with what looks to be stones and stuff in their hands, ready to throw at the parties, yelling insults.
You know what? I'm going to turn into a jackalope and bounce along
Okay,
and try to stay out of the way.
which means we're over to Yodri. People of your height
Okay.
look like they're about to attack you.
Okay, I pull out a white handkerchief and start going, Parley! Parley!
In what language?
Okay.
It's always important to pick the language because you can't use every language at the same time.
Actually,
I mean, if he's just saying
Let's
parlay,
do that.
parlay, that carries across several languages.
actually, can I do a spell first and then yell out Parley, or I can't do that?
Sure, what spell are you casting?
I am... Is that...
Destructive Wave.
Oh wait a sec, that's only understanding languages, not speaking it, is it?
You want tongues.
You want tongues. Is that a ritual?
It can be done as a ritual.
Takes too long to pass
10
the
minutes.
ritual.
I mean, surely they'd be speaking Alphatian or Gnomish. Or they're kids, in which case they're likely to speak Alphatian. Does Yodri know Alphatian?
No.
In which case you
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea what they're saying. They're yelling insults in your general direction.
Okay.
Fucking your general.
Oh, damn. Wrong button.
Mother with a hamster on your thumb.
Okay, I think that's only comprehend
Headcanon.
languages.
Oh, wait, my private parts at your aunties, you silly English. Kind of niggas.
Check that help
We've been
status.
showing a little bit of Fry and Laurie and Jeeves of Worcester to the kids, but apparently I can't show Monty Python.
I'm waiting for the day that my wife lets me watch.
You can make an
Show the
insight
Lord
check
Python
if you have comprehend languages.
Okay. So I'll cast. Yeah, I've only got the bloody comprehend languages. I thought I had to. I thought the helm gave me the other stuff.
No. Helms generally don't give you the higher level spells, they give you the lowest one that will meet the purpose.
If you've got calm emotions, that might help.
Rice. Olive oil and salt.
It's one of those useful spells that don't have calm emotions.
Yeah, well, from the helm of comprehending languages here, I'll activate that.
Okay.
And I hope they can understand Parlay.
Then give me a insight check.
I mean, you could yell it in halfling, which
You
is
can't.
not halfling, but
No.
I can't. The only people who still understand halfling are the ones up north.
Yes, no
But,
no halflings of the region can speak halfling.
oh, okay.
The dwarves beat it out of them.
Did not know that.
The only
That's
people
why
who
we
can
don't really
learn.
like.
Yell at them in Dwarf, see how they
Okay,
go.
I am going to use a reroll.
So you're going to spend an exertion point?
Yeah. That's a 20 all up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know what
this
this-
opposite ends.
You don't know what they're saying.
Before I rolled a 1,
You-
then I rolled an 18.
You still don't know what they're saying.
Mm.
Okay, so Anton, you're up next.
Okay, I also don't speak Alsatian, so I'm stuck there. I cast tongues on myself, walk forward, holding up my pole arm in one arm and now hands like this. They can throw rocks at me if they like. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Walking forward, open, looking peaceful, looking like vulnerable target even.
And Zalstead.
You're not going to speak when you've got tongues on?
No. I thought that's more like an action to actually negotiate.
I mean, you could say parlay.
Hmm.
That's a free action. Actually, negotiating is an action, but
I think the visual cue conveys a lot.
So what would M like to say? Do.
I think I actually speak Alsatian because I have it in my languages list. So
Tongues.
I will take an action
Fine.
to say the same thing. Palais.
They are. You do pick up from what the others didn't is that they are angry at the group of genocidal followers coming back into their town.
Genocidal followers.
Mm-hmm. Because a point was made previously that you are all under the guidance of Ixion. Hence you got your
right.
free food and told never to come back.
Yes.
And apparently the group didn't understand the never part.
we're back the next morning.
No, the same
It's the
day.
same, it's the same day.
Day hasn't changed.
It is the same day.
Forgive us for coming back. But
So
we
it's
thought,
literally 4 hours after you got kicked out of town.
No, because we slept
Did you sleep?
at the crossroads.
You stopped at the crossroads.
Yeah,
You didn't
you
sleep.
said because we had the dream of Calcrex.
Yes, but you didn't actually have a long rest.
Yeah, I think it's actually the same day as we get
Fairly
home.
sure you said we did because we woke up at sunrise.
Well, you woke up in the inn at sunrise. But it was still not long after sunrise when you reached there.
No, because we woke up at the inn, then we went to the thing. I don't know. It's either yesterday or today. I have a feeling it's
Still the same day. Yeah?
I'm pretty sure that it counted as a rest.
Short rest at least.
Yeah.
Not a long rest.
Anyway, forgive us for returning.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive us for returning, but we went on the... It's called the high road, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's actually the low road. Gotta get that right around that. And we came across some farmland, and we found the spirit of someone who we believe is from this town, and we wish to bring their remains back. We do not have to come into town, but we would like to have them delivered to the druids to do last rites. This person wanted to go to a specific spot that they were looking for.
In the middle of you talking, you are peppered with refuse.
Yep.
Do they miss me or something?
Well, apparently that one can talk to them, so they aim for the talkie. And besides, you had parlayed more, and they aimed for the person who just kept talking.
Fair
We
enough.
also admitted that they'd come back.
We're not technically in town yet, or are we?
You're inside the edges of town.
Or is that it? Okay. Well, we do not need to go any further into town, but we would like to see these remains to the appropriate people. We presume the druids would like to send this person on as well.
Musingly, about 3 sessions back, this probably would have started off with a town massacre.
How so?
Oh, calling initiative ended. Generally went straight into combat.
Well, yeah.
It's only recently that you've been thinking about it.
Well, I don't know. I kind of think kids with rocks doesn't really scare me in the slightest.
Well, we don't know they're kids, but yes.
You'd assume they're kids.
I've got to assume they're kids. If they throw like another 50 points of damage, then I can reconsider the idea whether they're kids.
Okay, so as they are yelling and hooting, you can see some town guards coming down from the inn with someone in tow who you haven't seen before in town.
Okay.
And the guards basically say to Callum's character, "They're your responsibility now, good luck."
I'm gonna walk pretty much straight up through these small people with walk up to these people in,
With
in
the
front of them
occasional
and-
tomato hitting the back.
Oh, I dodged that. But I go, parlay.
There's a jackalope, storm-coloured jackalope with lightning eyes that flash every now and again, staring at you.
And how does Anton appear?
I'll read you out my physical description. A scrawny young man in ash grey hide armour, under a drab grey-green cloak, wearing soft red-brown shoes. He's carrying an unwieldy red-brown polearm with elaborate runes and a wicked-looking dagger. An iron band on his left ankle sheds a sickly black light.
Though he should be about mid-20s by about now.
Oh, yeah, I think you decided I'm 29. A horrible scar mars his left cheek, and dull black scales cover his hands. He eyes you warily as a little dragon lies nearby. In a moment, he's standing like this, being peppered with rocks, or being missed by rocks.
Well, it's mainly refuse being thrown at you.
No refuse.
And how does Yodri appear?
Hey, okay, a well-dressed halfling with bearing the...
By the way, you recognize him as a pirate of some infamy.
I will take note for later.
But basically something like the Renaissance, like basically as a swashbuckler with the big.
Sorry, Ross, can I just interrupt? You're coming through very quiet and breaking up. I'm not sure if your mic is not close enough or...
Sorry, put it a little bit because I'm not that coordinated.
Is it our mic or?
We are hearing him clearly on this end. It may be some internet issues.
Possibly. Sorry, continue. I'll fiddle around with my Discord.
Yeah, so... so basically a finely dressed halfling.
Could you do us a favour?
swashbuckling
Since we're
outfit.
not allowed in the town, but you evidently are. Well, here.
Having Ross describe his character.
Well, we'll go through the descriptions first.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought that was... Sorry.
All good. Go, Ross.
Yeah, so having a currently waving a fairly embroidered white handkerchief.
Does it have the red skull and crossbones on it?
No, it's straight white. It's actually quite clean. And Storm is currently invisible on my shoulder.
And
Next
how
target.
how about Zal?
Zol is a bit of an eclectic mess of in ranger looking fatigues, but also is clearly wearing a holy symbol of Yamuga, and also a red drift globe that is attached to his belt. You can see a short and a long bow, as well as a few singular arrows, which you could probably ask about later. But one of them catches your eye as a golden yellow bow. Arrow. In a horse motifed quiver.
Is Chocobo nearby?
Chocobo is probably somewhere. I'm either riding him at the back of the party, or holding his reins as I've hopped down.
And you do notice Chocobo is helping the kids by batting the back of the party with anything that goes over their heads.
Yes, he's helping, or eating it. Either way,
So,
'cause, he's a bit of a gut.
so the man standing before you is about average human height. It's about 6 foot tall.
Oh, he's tall for a human. Most of the humans they know are between 4.5 and 5.5 feet tall.
Oh.
The Norse will get about 6 feet, so
Well, he's about 6 feet tall.
so you're a tall for a human.
He's tall for a human. He's got quite an athletic build. He's wearing dark leathers. It's variation in colours from navy blues through to greys and blacks. He's got a long cape, a hood that's down, and he's got a face mask that's around his neck at this moment. His eyes are blue with black for the whites. He's got dark brown hair. He's quite pale in his skin, but he's got a very strong jawline, and he looks very. He looks about 28 through to 30, somewhere in that range. Sergeant Pentaris, I have orders for you.
So thank you. You are Sergeant Pentaris?
Sergeant Pentaris.
Okay. Well, my name's Anton.
Anton. Orders from Redrian. You're to return to Darakan.
Okay, we never got to the Temple of Elemental Evil. Oh, okay. So you work for Redrian as well?
Yeah.
Okay. You're also acceptable within the town, whereas we are not.
Also, you notice that he's got down behind one shoulder. He's got a very large-looking crossbow.
We have here in this sack the bones of a follower of Cuthbert by the name of Nathaniel. He wishes to be buried in the church graveyard. We're not allowed in the town, or going to the town might cause a few problems, but would you be able to liaise for us and take this to the church and arrange for the burial?
I'll talk to someone. I'm going to go back to... Now, do the guards who I was talking to, can I just talk to them, or do I have to use like thieves' cant and sign language to talk to someone else?
You can talk to them, though you'll probably be taken to the innkeeper to state your case for why they should be allowed back into town. Because
I'm not trying to get them back into town. I just want to try. I'm literally going to be the middleman here.
I'm asking for him to be the errand boy rather than us. That's what I'm trying to do.
He said something about St. Cuthbert's spirit bones. Wants to be reburied.
Well,
So I'll walk past the people throwing shit, and walk up to the guards and just start. So they want to bury someone
One of them, did the paladin die? Hopefully the paladin died.
I don't know if the paladin died or not.
Maybe the dwarf. Did the dwarf die? Hopefully the dwarf died.
I
It wasn't
didn't
the
see a
paladin.
dwarf, nor did I see a paladin. So
Was it the dwarf's mount? Because we got people betting.
apparently it
for
was
today,
a
so-
fault. The bones that they've got is the bones of a follower of St. Cuthbert and wants to be reburied. And
They weren't carrying any Cuthbert's signs that we know of.
I don't think it was one of them. I think it's bones.
Did they kill someone else?
I honestly don't know. But they want... Apparently a spirit wants to be reburied and they're doing the right thing to bring them back, so...
And you sort of hear the guy chuckle at that right thing. Yeah, are they asking for some sort of reward here?
Apparently not.
You sure
I'm
they're
not
listening, right?
asking for them to come back into town. You want to just take the bones.
Well, I might get you to take them into the church because, hey, if there is something wrong with them, if it affects you, it doesn't touch us. As you
I'll
can-
be back in 5 minutes.
You can imagine they're very suspicious of a group of people because you did hear the talk about how there was a group who were followers of the god who's demanding genocide.
Mm.
And they've been trying to avoid going into the genocide war, and yet this one popped into town and demanded services for free because he was of that god.
Well, I go back out and say they're willing to take the bones into the church, but I can't promise anything further.
Just let them know this is just to let Nathaniel's ghost rest, lady with ghost to rest. And yeah, okay, we're tarred by one, but I don't think we're all followers of Ixion. I don't think any of us are really.
Do you want to just give me the bones? Because I really don't care.
Can Zal write a quick note to give to the church explaining who these bones are and what their wishes were, considering I can read and write in a language?
Possibly, if you ask the player.
I'm happy to wait. If you're going to start writing, and you're going to give me a reason to wait, then I'll wait.
It will take me only a few minutes to write up something very quick.
Alright.
Just explaining who these bones are and what their wishes are.
Are they paying attention to the jackalope?
The kids are staring at you and pointing and then trying to throw stuff at the rest of the party.
I'm just wondering if there's I'm trying to figure out if I'm tempted to follow Tyr. Or Sergeant Pentaris.
Hasn't introduced his first name yet.
I'm tempted... Morrigan is tempted to follow Sergeant Pentaris and is watching to try and figure out... Can I do an insight check?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trained in insight. I'm not any ranking in insight. Let's go... 24?
24, okay.
Am I going to get in trouble for following Sergeant Pentaris to the church?
They seem to be less worried about you as an animal than they would be as you as a person.
Okay.
Basically, druids seem to be a little friendlier here as they have a group of them.
So yes, I intend when Sergeant Pentaris heads to the church to go with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like 10 feet away, but in the same direction.
Okay, so who does Zal get to lean over so you can write on their back?
You can write on my back if you like.
I have
Covered in shit.
plenty of books that I can prop a piece of paper on.
So you want to bring out your Book of the Dead?
No, I'll bring out one of my other books, thank you.
Yes. Okay. Is this Death Note?
Well, it's the book that she kills people with by hitting them with it.
Yeah. No. She's bringing out a Death Note book.
No, I'm not. I carry other books on me that I can write upon.
Your notebook of enemies.
Just probably my own diary or even my own tool pouch or something. That's not my book of death. Because that sounds like a really great idea to pull that out right now. But yes, I will pull out. I think I have a couple of wizard books, magic books, my own spell book, something.
What? Surely you have paper on you.
I would.
Yeah, it's just that if he just pulls out paper, there's no place for him to actually write.
Thus, Anton's back.
Which is good.
Or one of my other many books I have with me.
Not my target yet, or what?
They have been throwing stuff at the group in general, but they're kids, so they're not very good at hitting stuff because they won't get close enough to actually hit you clearly.
Okay. Who's the best thrower of you kids? Who can throw the furthest?
One of them grabs the sergeant's arm and hands him a rotten tomato and points.
You're the best thrower, okay.
I'll just make an attack roll. Probably misses. That was a 7 plus. I don't know.
For your attack,
Plus your
it's
dexterity.
14.
Or
What's
strength.
your armor class?
Oh, well, that's crap.
Oh, well, then yeah, probably got you
Yeah, no,
square
you-
in the face.
Yeah, you got 18.
Square in the face. I don't know about that.
Or on the chest.
I'm giving him proficiency in tomato. So 18.
Even no proficiency, it's...
14.
It would be 14, so it would miss.
Oh, it'll hit the armor. Doesn't mean it does any damage.
Splatter!
I can throw better than you kids.
They don't speak your language.
I got tongues on.
He
No,
speaks
he does have tongue
everyone
right.
hears in their native language.
Right. I still say that because I'm hearing him speaking in.
Oh, please stop antagonizing the town who already, and I the sergeant, who are already a little bit on edge of us being back in their presence.
According to what I've been told, you left this morning, and they didn't want you back. And I was fully expecting to have to go out and hunt you guys down.
They also caused the death of one of the kids in town.
Don't say that to me around me. Don't say that around me. We've managed to keep it away from me.
But you'll have known that. Because they would have complained bitterly
Hence why
about
I am
that.
in no mood to try and get them into the town.
But
You
wait.
could mention it, but I'm just saying, as a player, don't mention it around Morrigan.
This is fine, as I said. We
I
do
went
not
up-
need to go into town. We are happy for you to deliver the remains. As long as they get where he would like to go, he will be able to move on, I'm sure.
For
So
Ross's
I'll take-
perspective, I think that happened about 4 or 5 sessions back.
Yeah.
Let me see.
More than that, because I think I've been 5 sessions.
Is this the stable boy getting eaten?
Yep.
I thought that was in a different town.
Oh no,
No,
they're
Or is this
still
another one?
they're still in the same town.
This is still the same place.
Okay, so that happened 9 sessions ago.
Does that mean
Wow.
That would be 4 days ago?
Yes,
Oh,
literally
really?
4 days ago.
4 days ago.
No, 3. Yeah, 3 would be within 3 days of actually happening. So the first, and it's the 4th, so it's within 3 days.
Yeah, because I've only slept once at the town. I've slept twice since we...
So a lot of things have happened in a couple of days.
No. A lot of not much has happened in the last couple of days.
So I take the note from the golden boy, and I'll take the bag and I go back into town.
I follow.
I'm going to. I'm going to roll like insight or something for that.
Well, it's a.
I can roll stealth if you want.
Oh no! I just want to see. I'm not trying to stop you. I just want to see what your motive is.
You would see an animal following you, not an actual person.
Hence insight.
You
Why?
don't know. You don't.
I don't.
You
I'm
didn't
not
see
an
me in a
animal. I'm
human
not an
form.
animal person. So hence insight, not like nature.
Okay,
or
so what did you get on your insight?
I've just got to roll. Nah, fuck off. I rolled a 4 plus. I also get a D4. I'm missing half that. Plus. That would be 3. So 7 plus insight, which would be wisdom 5. Not enough. Doesn't matter. I just see. I see
You
this.
see an animal following.
Yeah. Okay. I continue on to the church. I make my way up to the father, I'm assuming. of the.
Okay,
of the church.
so you've had to walk in from the eastern side of the village, go through the town square, go up to the northern side of the village, because the church is actually on the edge of the village and the party had never found it. They didn't wander that far. They wandered all the way south, but not all the way north.
No, we wandered around quite a bit, but no one ever asked about the church.
Well, I'll head up to the church.
So you see it just on the outskirts of the village, on a small rise that is an impressive stone structure that that does not match any other in the village. An elongated 2-story hall has 4 separate wings. Double doors facing the street provides access to an obvious hall of worship. Behind it, rows of weathered headstones line a nearby field. So now you also see dead people.
Not you. I walk in the front, carrying a bag of bones and a letter.
Okay, so you see a oldish, you think he's human. His skin's very pale, his hair sort of wafts on its own. You sort of realize very quickly he looks like he is a human genasi. Meaning born from a human, but inherited some of the, far more of the aspect than most people do. So he could literally be over 700 years old.
What type of genasi?
Air genasi. Okay, and he says his name is Canon Dejon. How may he help you, traveling mercenary?
I'm sorry to disturb you, Father, but the people who left this morning that you all weren't
Those
happy
followers of Ixion. Damn them.
Yep.
Why have they come back? They
You
were
hear,
back
like, you hear like a sound. It's not the sound you'd expect from a jackalope. It's mimicking. I'm trying to think of an animal that. It's a very definite no sound. I'm just trying to think. It like.
Well, that's the only god the party actually said they followed.
It sounds like Taran, like with a short, sharp bark, just to interrupt the whole.
He stops and looks at the jackalope, sort of stares at you a little bit and goes, why is your friend following us?
I don't know, it's not my friend.
Well, it is some sort of elf, he believes. You befriended a druid, or has a druid seen you as its pet?
Apparently the second, because I didn't say anything to it.
It must like you because it's very dismissive of what you're saying and what I'm saying.
Apparently. So, your children are keeping them at bay at the edge of town with shit and tomatoes. So
That sounds about right. They were told that they had free reign on them if they ever came back.
Yeah. So, they asked me, because they're my responsibility now. Thanks, Radron. Alright.
Well, if you have taken on responsibility of them, it's the least you can do to help you with your spiritual needs.
They asked if Nathaniel could be reburied.
Well, Nathaniel, I knew him well.
These are his bones.
Takes up the bones.
They wrote a letter. I'm not sure it says sorry.
He looks at the letter and goes, Apparently they found his remains along the way. They didn't kill him, which is nice. This is the first time they brought us someone who didn't die by their hands.
Good to know. I've got a war to fight, so I'm going to go get them out and try and move them back to where we come from.
Says if that would suit, we would be more than happy for them to go. Because we're trying to avoid war here ourselves, and if a paladin of Ixion hangs around too much, where one of those goes,
Okay,
more
everyone
will show
keeps
up.
talking about this paladin. Where's this paladin?
Well, he's supposed to. Well, she's supposed to be in charge of that group.
Right. Okay.
Their leader, their fearless leader, I'm sure.
All right.
And there's also a dwarf who likes to kill kids. He does say that.
You hear a growl, and it's not like a growl you would hear from a rabbit. It's like a lion type growl.
we're gonna have words. I leave the church. I'm done and dusted here. I'm gonna move back around to go back around, find them. Still been. I'm assuming just at the extreme range of the shit.
And you've got the guards standing behind the kids, not interacting or doing anything, just occasionally saying, you know, if you put a little more effort into it, it might go further.
Alright, so
You probably noticed by now that, or at least I would have prestidigitated myself and offered to prestidigitate. Anyone else who got hit by,
I can do it
Mark?
myself.
So you
I was about to say, I think Anton, you know that as well, so...
You also see a trio of raccoons have joined the fray and started throwing bits of muffins at them.
now I'm just waiting for the monkeys to show up. I move through. You're not welcome in the town. Please follow me. We've got a ship waiting.
Okay.
We'll leave them around the town and then down to the
Are we
coast.
still inland?
Oh, you are inland. You're probably about a month's inland.
A month inland. Well, we've got to get going then.
Yeah.
I'm going to lead them around the town and then start making the way back towards where we need to go.
So we got an airship?
They do not have an airship at their disposal.
I was going to say, it just sounded like he said ship, so I'm going to presume...
Yeah,
Boat
you said
ship?
ship.
Do we have anyone who could actually do a teleportation spell?
You had Calcrix.
We had Calcrix.
I walked all the way here. You fuckers are coming with me.
Right, no, Zal does not know such magic. Sorry.
Do we know if there's one of Redrian's Inn? Well, I wouldn't. But do these guys know if there's a Redrian's Inn somewhere?
He has not put one in Alphatia.
I was
On
going to say,
purpose.
I don't think there's one here, no.
And currently he's been shutting down the network so people can't use it to bypass.
Okay, so how far is Durrican from here walking?
Walking? Well, can you breathe underwater?
No.
Then it's slightly a bit further than you can
Hence
walk
the
the ship.
Okay, alright.
It's sort of like all the Americans thinking they can drive to Hawaii.
Okay.
The problem is that the ship, by the time we get there to the ship, and then the ships travel to Darragan, the war will be over.
It's about 3 months travel by boat. You got teleported here.
He told me there was a ship waiting.
You might get lucky and it shows up, but
Maybe we'll get like we won't get a, is it a full moon?
let's see, what days? No, you have just passed the new moon.
So we're not, there's no chance of a halfling skyship.
Halfling skyship. What?
Maybe we'll get a Recasta ride.
The halfling skyships only work on the 3 nights of a full moon.
Maybe
So as they're having this discussion and stuff like,
Oh, I'm not talking. I'm still in jackalope form.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to them. I start walking around the town.
You assumed there was a coast nearby.
The jackalope.
I'm just going with the information that Rachel gave me.
The jackalope does an axe speak cry and starts to get your attention, and when if you look at it, it starts hopping back towards where we left Cheval and Bradshaw.
Can you just turn into an elf already?
Turns and glares and keeps hopping.
Zal hopped on Chocobo.
Taryn would have been.
If anyone else wants a ride, or we could go back and get the cart, because that might make our travel a bit easier.
If I beat them to Cheval and Bradshaw, do I beat them?
Yep. Because they weren't rushing.
So I stopped taking notes. I'll catch up in a minute. This is annoying because neither Mark or Josh are here. So what I want to do is, I jump up in my jackalope form, and then I switch back to my elf, and I go, You have some explaining to do.
And as usual, Bradshaw is ignoring you, thinking you're talking to Cheval.
Tell us about yourself. You're our new leader? That's what it sounds like.
I have orders.
Okay.
I follow orders. I've been a soldier all my life. I guess now you'd call me Special Forces.
Okay. I went to great lengths to avoid getting in the army.
I signed the dotted line the second I could. I signed the dotted line the second I could.
Okay.
Oh, I have a thing. I am going to use my so I'm guessing they're not going to be far behind me, but I am going to use my retaliatory reputation, which is my fulfilled destiny feature.
Mm-hmm.
I can use a bonus action to do a threatening stare at any hostile creature within 20 feet of you. The creature must make a Wisdom saving throw with an DC equal to my passive perception total, which isn't huge, but I can't do nothing, and I feel bad about doing a damage spell when they're not there.
Well, how about as you're preparing to do stuff, the rest of them raid up?
So I'm glaring at them.
Yes. And you can see the dwarf is busily carving away at something, ignoring everyone.
What's Cheval's reaction to the
Dwarf,
threatening?
paladin.
Cheval just tries to intimidate back.
I turn, look at Zal and Anton, and Yodri. But Yodri, as far as I know, wasn't there because Yodri arrived with me, so I'm less worried about Yodri. You killed a kid?
Well, it wasn't really Bradshaw. It was Bradshaw's.
It was Bradshaw.
Pet.
No. The pet?
His pet, yeah.
Then it's Bradshaw.
Dwarf.
What have I said? What have I said? So
There's
what
a
you
reason
see-
why he sent a supervisor.
So what you see is a Fire Genasi paladin with big black wings and a equivalent of 14, a teenage dwarf who's busily ignoring me. And the paladin would still be doing its flare up because I started intimidating her.
Oh god, that's why you sent me.
What did I say? What are the two things about the Wild Hunt? What are the two things that I have to punish people for?
Child murder and something.
We do not hurt kids, and we do not break oaths.
It's not even child murder, it's harming kids.
We do not hurt kids, and we do not break oaths. This morning, Cheval almost broke one of the most powerful oaths in front of me, and then I hear that you killed a kid not 4 days ago. What? Like, I should be killing you. I should be calling the hunt, but I have to protect you. Calcric said I have to protect you. What am I doing? What do I do?
Any means of contacting
when she told you.
Ridrian?
You do have means of contacting him, but sometimes it's just nice to see the drama unfold before you try to get them all into a small, tight location.
Oh, I was
have
asking if I
two
can contact him at some point
core-
later saying, where's the ship, and is it actually an airship, because you just said ship.
I have two core things.
If it's just like a text,
rules.
I'll send him that.
I don't know how to deal with this.
How about you leave it till later?
I'm gonna have to.
Well, yeah. The other thing that you could probably consider is how about it starts from when you've just arrived, so therefore it's in the past.
It doesn't work like that. I'm going to have to talk to Darak.
His name's gonna have to be added to the list.
Maybe I can delay the hunt. I'll see what I can do, but no. Let's make this clear. No killing no hurting kids. No. Everybody chocobo. No hurting kids. Proshka.
Proshka doesn't hurt anybody.
Good.
Proska's offering you a card.
Okay, is it kids or infants?
Have you
Who's
told me
Proshka?
about the cards?
What was it?
Who's Proshka?
Proshka is a little pseudo dragon that doesn't talk, but likes to play cards with people and their lives.
Oh,
It
and their
makes him happy if you
lives.
take the card, but the cards may be bad.
I'll get to that in a second.
I was about to start playing 3-card Monty.
Two things. No breaking oaths. Because not only will you have Ixion and bloody Loreth the Foolish, you will have me to deal with. And I will pull the Wild Hunt with me. You do not want to deal with them. Yodri can't remember them for a reason. No breaking oaths and no harming kids.
Why did you do this to me?
I can put it off for now. I will talk to Durak.
Your message would be no good deeds.
I told you it's a chaotic-
Is there an emoji for the middle finger yet?
I told you it's a chaotic party.
Go, Em.
Where's the damn shit?
My question is about the child's death, or at least I should explain to Morgan. We found out about it. We were all quite distraught, as you can imagine. We raised it with the druids in the town as soon as possible, and the child has been
Reincarnated.
reincarnated. Is it reincarnated?
It was
Reincarnated.
it was reincarnated specifically because all you had was a hand.
Yes, they have been reincarnated as a dwarf themselves, though they look like the local dwarves, which are beardless to this region. So we did try to make amends on that as quickly as possible. As it was an unexpected thing, and I don't think we were entirely told the full story about the pet. Whereas Zala's tried to be pretty upfront about how bad Chocobo is.
Look, I understand, and I get the repentance, and it helps. But the Wild Hunt doesn't work like that. It doesn't matter how sorry you are. You break the rules, and we come after you. I will
enough.
talk to Durak. I will see what happens. Is there anything else I should know? No other harming of kids. No other oaths broken. I don't like this silence.
Does Zal mention the group of young teenage Vikings who died?
I wasn't going to mention that.
Or does Zal admit a truth? Because that would actually start to hit against the Paladin's Code, because the Paladin's Code is basically, it's not you can't lie, it's basically you must follow the rules of the god. And part of that is rather specific. You must atone for your mistakes.
While people are thinking, what you see in front of you,
A very angry little elf.
a very angry teenage elf with
200 year plus something. I don't do elf plays.
80 in age.
So
Existed for over 300
So
years.
from an elven perspective, she's still considered a child from her
Of
heart.
about 16.
So she would have to age another 20 odd years for her to be able
I'll be
to be
looking at the
considered a adult and would still be on a child name,
Yeah, I
which
don't
is
have my
not
true name
which is
yet.
not considered her true name.
Like lightning storm, all storm colours, like bits of flowers and leaves, and like I think I've got a butterfly in my hair from one of my charms. Scythe in one hand, and appearing beside her is a blink dog that is looking a bit upset, but is sort of hackles up watching. Which is odd because all of these guys have just seen him as playful. Who is like pacing back and forward. Like she's small. But she's pacing backwards and forwards, and like you can hear like storm clouds coming from nowhere and like the crackle of lightning and stuff, and she's just
Can
am I
I
gonna do?
try to be diplomatic about my answer and
You
just
can.
say we are aware of your oaths that you need to keep. We have not been under the same obligations before. We are also now trying to learn how to coexist together. There are things that you would consider broken oaths that we have done in the past. There is probably too many to go through right here and now. I understand that you are upset. I can try and go through what we have done to make amends on our end, though that may not satisfy your creeds. We need to learn how to possibly coexist between a medium of the two.
I will think on it. Oh, can I roll an insight check?
You can.
Not great. 21.
21. You can tell that Sal is trying to be sincere, but also trying not to say something that would anger you further.
I will think on it, and I will consult Durak. We will come up with something. Just, I can't witness anything like that. I like, if I am with you when something like that happens again, I can't give quarter.
And that is fair and understandable.
Deep breath, but still crackling with anger and
That was an argument that was due to happen about 6 sessions ago.
Morgan turns to you.
We've been skirting around that one for a while.
Oddly calm, even with thunderstorm and all this sort of stuff.
So who are you? Where are you from? Why am I going somewhere with you?
Sergeant Tir Pentaris, I'm sent by Redrin. We're going back to Darakim because war has started.
Calcrix told me about Red Rin.
Mm-hmm. And Drizzle also worked with Red Green.
And I know that I have to follow the party.
Mm-hmm.
I have
You're filling in
orders.
for Drizzle.
Yeah.
I have orders to bring you all back to the country.
Forgive me, did you just say that the
Well,
war
there
has
was a
started?
ship,
Are
but
we
I'm not
actually
sure.
people?
That's the information he gave you.
Already in one.
The war is restarted early. Can you tell us what's happened? What has changed?
The Master's made his move. The war's begun. We need to muster forces.
He's attacked before anyone was ready for him.
As you would in a war.
Well, he set it up a precedent that it would only attack in winter,
Mm.
and then in the 3rd year he attacked in autumn.
2 questions.
Yeah.
Am I familiar with a tree in Darakan?
I haven't said
you would
anything
be,
about a tree or anything.
You would be
No.
familiar with a tree in Elfhelm not far by, because that's roughly where a lot of elves will visit no matter when they reach the country.
How are we getting to this place?
There was a ship. Regent said there was a ship.
You left out the details.
He left out the details. He seems to be a bit... He looked down like a stone, preoccupied at the moment.
Can
Totally kind of not my business, but is there any chance Calcrix might have set up teleportation?
I have tree stride?
No, transport via plants. Yeah.
I have tree stride.
Yeah.
And transport via plants.
Transport via plants is the one.
It's
you
because
need.
she did do the vision, maybe. There's an option.
It is an option, but I had something in mind.
The other one is wind
Well,
walk.
then
Yeah.
you're fine.
I
one's
have
That's
transport
why I
via
was
plants.
Yes, Yodri is confused because he remembered that we're in a battle with on the lakes and that was not the war. And then you're saying war has started. How many wars are currently going?
About 15.
Yeah, so that's what I'm just saying. Which war? Because we've already had the one with the Master.
Master
That is too
Darrakan War.
Do we know how far the ship is? Do we know where it is?
He told me to go west.
I'd probably say south of the village.
He told me to go south and to find the ship.
I can transport via plants to Alfheim. Will that get us closer?
I don't see why that wouldn't work.
It would get you closer, as long as nothing has changed to the trees, if the tree's still there. You've heard that the elves have changed the forest since you were last there.
Can anybody talk to Redrian?
I am trying. He's
Someone
preoccupied.
has
Well,
He's not
Just
giving me a
it's,
straight answer.
with this tree walking thing, will that have an effect? Will certain objects that retain in different dimensions be able to go through this?
Player talk? It depends.
They won't. They have to leave all extra-dimensional objects behind.
But that would happen with
And
teleport
artifacts.
circle, wouldn't it?
Not with teleport circle. Teleport circle is different.
Okay, so we've got to find this ship.
Transport via plants.
It uses the trees, not necessarily the...
Yeah.
Morrigan or something that I did tell
Wind
her.
walk's another one. Have you got wind walk?
We communicate with Redrian through a staff, which Zal should have right now.
I seem to remember.
I presume if our good sergeant here has also been trying to contact Redrian through a similar staff or device, and not getting
It's a
through,
little
I'm
stone
not sure
and
we would
it's
have much luck either.
it's a little stone and it's probably a lot less reliable.
I create a magical pathway between a target and a second plant that I've seen or touched before.
And it literally takes you through the astral plane as a bypass. No time in the astral plane, but it takes you via it.
Have
All
you got
teleport
wind
effects
walk?
do. The difference of
I
the
don't think I
teleport
picked up
circle
wind
is it's
walk.
a more structured teleport.
I do have windwalk.
Wind walk is not instantaneous. It's fly, but it's very fast.
It should
It'll
only
get
take
us to the
you a couple of weeks to get there.
Pardon?
It should only take you a couple of weeks to get there.
What, walking?
With windwalk.
Windwalk.
A wind walk is
So it takes
one
it down
of
from a
those
couple of
extraordinary
months.
speed. I calculated it out. You go 480 miles in an hour.
Flying
in
speed of
hours.
300
It's
feet.
just ridiculous.
Oh,
that
yeah.
speed.
Okay, I'll get behind the
Flying
scenes.
speed
You
of
got it?
300 feet.
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
take
And
myself
then
out
you
of
multiply it by 3 by doing it.
temptations.
By
Gonna
doing
get a
the
soda stream.
Yeah,
dash
I
action.
can
was gonna say,
do the. I can do the ritual a couple of times,
Sorry, I'm just trying to arrange this. So
but
Last
it would
stage, last stage.
destroy me. It would destroy me hit points wise. Remember,
Well,
I
yeah.
only have 99 hit points.
You do it one a day, and we could go extraordinary distances.
But that would still take us. Like that's.
I mean, you could do it once. We could find the ship.
Yeah, okay. Well, if we know where the ship is,
I know the bearing, and he pulls out a little compass
So
stone.
it's a couple of thousand miles from where you are to Darrakan.
so that would take 5 days using wind walk.
About a week, yeah.
Well, that's a suggestion. That's all. I like.
So Calcrix mentioned something about a staff that can talk to Redrian.
I walk over to Cheval, grab the staff.
Chevelle seems very reluctant to give it to you, but eventually does let go after glaring at you incessantly.
Can I glare back?
I essentially
I've got
want to
intimidation.
stare
I glare back. Cloak billows.
Are you wearing your mask?
I can pull it
Your
off.
helm
It's
of
not
dread?
hard.
Your dread helm?
Ooh, that's a
This
19
is
plus.
more of a
The
a
expertise.
familial. Are we really doing
Clever.
this right now? Yes, we're really doing this right now. Give me the stick.
You're doing Batman, yeah?
Okay, so
He's brooding.
Chauvel relinquishes the staff to you.
Plus, I'm going to go charisma 25 on the intimidate. Just to say, back off.
Let's see, I don't know what his is. So.
I can look it up for you if you want.
So I believe that would be a 27 in return.
So you're staring.
So it's within the margin of error.
So you're glaring daggers at each other.
Mm.
The thing is that I lived with Dark Archfey. I live with Wild Archfey, so intimidation means nothing to me.
Okay,
Do I get the stick or not?
Yes, does Zal hand the stick over?
No, Zal does Redrian himself.
Okay. So you hear this strange noise coming from the staff as it sounds very much like a modem speaking in the old speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
And apparently it has enough bars to get through.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Just move 5 feet to your left.
Takes a step to the left. Redrian, where's the damn ship? All due respect, sir, you've left a lot of details
We have a
out.
very angry sergeant who's been trying to get onto you.
Did he follow the instructions?
I'm trying to get to
Well,
the south.
he found us, but he does not know where the ship is. Can you tell us exactly where on the coastline this ship is?
That's not on the coastline, it's south of the town. Only about 2 hours walk.
Oh, that's better.
I told him to leave the town and head south.
Where I was going.
All right, head south for about 2 hours. Is it an airship?
He's not sure exactly what he's arranged, but he knows he's got something there waiting for you.
Okay.
Perfect. Is it something obvious that we would find within 2 hours?
It should be obvious. If you don't find it, it will find you.
Very good. We will head south. Thank you very much, Rodrian, and I hang up.
I kick a stone. Mumble and just start walking south.
You do hear what looks to be a little gopher swearing at you in the background. As you're walking along, you see it waddle back and put the stone back where it was.
I'm going to do my tantrum thing that I tend to do when I need space and turn into a thunderbird and fly above. So yes, I wait for them to move forward a bit, then wild shape into my thunderbird and fly up. So giant crackling lightning.
If I remember correctly, thunderbirds are supposed to be fairly big.
Yeah, no, I'm huge.
Why?
Large monstrosity.
Okay, so as Zal's riding Chocobo, you get this really strange feeling as suddenly there's a pop, and apparently you're riding a Thunderbird too.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Zal is actually left speechless. Did you really want to fly that badly?
Are you talking to
And I
me?
get this lightning screeching in my ear. No,
Yes.
Well, the saddle's still attached.
I
One is Chocobo, the other one is you.
Yeah.
There are two Thunderbirds.
Was Chocobo? Oh no, Chocobo's turning now.
It was Chocobo.
Chocobo's picked up wild shape.
He can mimic abilities of those he sees.
I yell after Morrigan, we will talk about this later as I try to adjust my riding saddle to be slightly more air orientated like my custom one for my griffins are. I have flown before, but this is going to be very
Somebody's
interesting
walking.
because this saddle is not made for flying.
And Chocobo likes to fly upside down every now and then.
Yes, well so does
So is this all normal?
This is normal, yeah.
so does Atlas. But that saddle
Feels
is
like
made
your
for
officer in
flying.
Okay, so you hear a sort of distant sort of complaint in the background as the two Thunderbirds fly off.
Okay, well,
I'm
Just know
staying
which
close to them. I'm just.
know
they
which
fly
direction, know
Yeah.
which direction they go, so we've got a chance of.
I have my
Yeah.
compass orb, so I know which way is south.
You just hear Zal.
So when the
Friendly,
Thunderbirds changed, they
appreciate
pointed to the
yelling some
Thunderbirds
obscenity
until they got
that's
far enough
quite
away that it
rare.
pointed north again. Apparently, if you get enough power, it can actually point to that.
2 Thunderbirds, yeah, that'll do it.
Interesting device you've got there.
Yeah. Points north. Or it can point to something I've touched, so.
Okay.
Okay, so a couple of hours walking south, and you see a metal tower sitting on the side of the road. No sign.
A metal tower.
Yeah.
How big?
Looks to be about maybe a 30-foot tower.
Is it like a what shape? Square? What?
Round.
Round tower. Metal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go up and have a closer look.
Okay, you're struggling to find the seams.
Okay, so it's like.
Oh, this is not one of those bloody goblin machines or cat machines, is it?
I was gonna say this oddly looks familiar.
Is it conical?
It is conical. Very phallic shaped.
Is it iron?
Is it like a drill?
No.
No.
Is it iron?
It is.
Yeah, no, I'm steering well clear of that. This is a problem.
I know. As you're there, you see a section of the side of the tower pull into itself and then move to the side.
Pulls into itself.
Ship, he said. Ship.
So it's like slides in, does it?
Well, it moves away from you and then moves to the side.
Okay, go have a look there.
And standing in there is a 7-foot cat person who looks very lion-esque.
Hello?
And his mane itself almost gives him another foot in height.
Hello?
He sort of looks down at you a bit and growls.
Okay. Do you work for Red Red?
Growls something else at you.
Okay, tongues again, for Christ's sake. All these stupid languages.
I activate comprehend languages.
I'm still circling because I don't want to get near that giant piece of iron.
So I ask you again, is this do you work for Red Red? Are you part of the bureau?
It says he has agreed to take a bunch of people back to Darrakan.
Okay.
He assumes you're those people.
Yeah, we are those people, yes we are.
He can see that the paladin of Ixion is with you, so you definitely are those people.
Yeah, he does stand out. Yeah.
And it's his point here to point out to you that he is actually a she.
No, she is a she. I apologise. I do get that wrong. She is a she, that's correct. But, this whole Ixion, winged darkness stuff.
Paladins themselves are very much asexual, he says.
Yeah, Angel of Death, yes. It is a female Angel of Death, correct. Sorry. I apologise.
If you'd like to step into their tower, they'll take you to Darrakan.
Do we have a choice, guys?
No.
I mean, I'm still circling. Like, I am hundreds of feet off.
I'm gonna
right
watch everyone else go in if they're going in.
Oh, I go.
Well, I'm going in because this time I'll actually hopefully remember the experience, not like last time.
now. Do I have any way of dealing with the fact that it's iron?
Shh, get in the bag.
The Thunderbird, can hear you and screeches from on high.
Zal is probably yelling at Chocobo.
Iron's the problem, Hessian's the answer.
How bad is this iron problem?
Yeah, how much of a problem is it to me?
Well, you don't want to touch it.
Can I carry you as a jackalope? Please, if you do not come down as
Jackalopes are
from being a
tiny,
bird,
so...
Chocobo won't come down from being a bird. Please stop. I will carry you.
Okay, I will fly down, 50 feet away from the thing, use another wild shape, and turn back into my jackalope form. And there's no Morrigan in between. You see Thunderbird, you see jackalope.
And then you see the other Thunderbird sit down and it seems to want to refuse to change.
No, he's found his happy place because he can fly now. This is great.
Oh, great. Yeah, no. The axe beak's in his happy place, and I'm very much not.
I mean,
She's getting in the bag, or is she just hopping along?
You reckon you can keep up with the spaceship, Chocobo? Because I don't think you can keep
I'm
up with
looking
the
at Zal.
spaceship.
Zal's up at the, I look at the bag and glare at you, and then look at Zal.
You sort of hear Chocobo saying, hunt, hunt. If you get the feeling that if you're gone, he's going to hunt.
No, you are coming with me in that ship, and I point to the ship. I am going to be carrying Morrigan, and I point at Morrigan, because reasons. Or I could put her on you, and you can be her guardian in the ship, and make sure she doesn't touch any of the ship at all.
If you're a tiny jackalope, we could carry you.
Give me a persuasion roll to see if you can persuade Chocobo to follow, because Chocobo is getting very headstrong at the moment.
I actually look up, see Taran, and jump on Taran's back, and Taran walks into the ship.
Taran, like you, doesn't like touching the ship.
I've got a blanket. We'll wrap you in a blanket and carry you.
Answer is Hessian.
I
I just said that.
It's a bag, though.
Bag, blanket, it's made of the same stuff.
Fair enough. I was just suggesting it if you didn't really want to be in a bag.
Persuasion?
No.
Yes, persuasion roll for Zal to convince her mount to be a mount again.
Am I going to need to use a wild shape
but you
again?
should do it when he's on the ground.
You're in a small...
He is on the ground at the moment, he's just not changing.
You're already a bunny. Your bunny fits in the bag.
Okay, so on 16, he seems to be arguing with you about this form is better.
Yes, you can change back to this form when we get to dark, and how about that? I would like you to be back as an axe beak so we can travel on this ship. And I will give you some eel jerky that you can eat on the ship on our way.
Okay, so apparently you're extremely convincing with the eel jerky, as Chocobo just rolled a 1. And he sort of has that, he wants the eel jerky now, not on the ship.
Fine. Eel jerky now, eel jerky on the ship, eel jerky when we get to dark. I don't care, let's go. And I pull out some eel jerky from my bag of holding, and I'm like, I waited for you to change back before I give this to you.
He did change back, when you rolled the 1, he did change back.
Oh, right, okay. Then I give him the eel jerky, and I'm like, alright, on the ship, I put, would you rather, your blink talk on Chocobo in like a bag, or
Give me
like you
two seconds.
Yep.
Give me 2 seconds. Before I wild shaped into Jackalope, would I have known that Taran can't touch the iron?
Depends on how distressed you are.
I'm fairly distressed.
Yeah, you would have
Okay.
forgotten.
Realizing Taran can't touch the iron either, I'm going to shift back into Morrigan, cast Polymorph on Taran to make Taran a toad, because that's... Oh, hang on. Have I got a smaller one? I've got a better one, because I'd rather not use Polymorph. Not use
You could
Toad.
have Taran just wait for you elsewhere and bring him back when you get to Darkin.
Yeah, can't you dismiss your familiars?
He's not a familiar.
He is a companion.
Oh, he's a companion, okay.
But companions can have are similar to familiars in the sense that they are still part of you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I can leave Taran behind and summon him later.
Well, normally you would send him back to the ethereal.
Yeah. I will send Taran back to the ethereal and summon him again later. Can I do that as a jackalope rather than
Yes.
using my other wild
You
shape?
can.
Thank you. So, yes, as a jackalope, I sort of look at Taran and then Taran disappears and then I look at Zal.
Would you like to be carried by me or carried by Chocobo and keep him in line on the ship?
Cock's head. and like
Alright.
looks up at Chocobo
Chocobo does a happy dance.
and jumps on the back of Chocobo.
I close the back.
No.
Well, he closes the bag because you're no longer jumping in it.
There's no point.
He's just been holding it open the whole
True.
time.
Sorry,
I don't
my
do
friend.
social. I do get in the bag.
I mean, if you've got any more jerky in there, I'm sure Chocobo would love an offering from you.
I don't have any jerky.
There's a head with a beak bigger than your head right next to you, staring at you with eyes that are saying, "You promised."
There is no jerky. This is my pack. There is no jerky.
Or any food you have in there that you would like to give as an offering to the Axe Beak.
I pull out like a military ration bar.
He happily tries to bite that with your hand.
I give Chocobo some goat jerky.
He's happy with the goat jerky as well. He loves any kind of food, or drink, or alcohol, or coffee.
Or
sugar.
don't have any
coffee.
alcohol or coffee.
Considering how much of that,
No
of that
coffee,
bar he
no
took,
alcohol.
be careful.
Bad Chocobo.
It's gonna stop him up on the way out. He ate that much.
Probably had a week's supply in one bite.
I
Yeah,
am
he's
sure
going to
had
need something to
worse.
loosen it all up on the other end.
Well, they know
I am
he's a lot like a halfling. He seems to eat more than his size recommends.
There's a lot of creatures that seem to do that.
I am sure he'll be fine, and if he's not, then we'll deal with that when we get there.
So, did you want a plastered chocobo? I can
No,
arrange that.
no, I really do not. I really do not. Thank you for suggesting that, but no, Yodri, I would not like a plastered chocobo.
I believe I'm going to make a new magical item that is very much like the there's a flask that stops it being alcohol. There's a flask that makes it alcohol, and I'm going to do a flask that makes it coffee.
See,
Can I have
I
that,
have the city.
please?
I
I
have
need
the
it
city.
right now.
Coffee or the
Right.
anything?
Coffee.
You've got
As you get onto the ship, you realize you're not surrounded by iron at all.
It doesn't. I can't feel the radiation of
You
iron
can't
or at
feel
all.
iron at all. It
I
looks
don't
like
trust
iron.
it. I don't trust it. I'm sitting on Chocobo's back.
Neither did Taran, and Taran was near it.
I don't trust it.
So what is it? What is the interior made from?
It looks like it's made out of iron to you.
Okay.
Feels different, but looks like that.
Yeah. Well,
So what's the interior actually look like?
So it looks like a largish chamber where there are basically just cushions thrown on the ground that look like they came out of someone's medieval setting. Sitting in what looks like a metal room.
the lion creature who greeted us.
How have they reacted to all of this?
Same
Amusement,
guy.
actually.
Well, I'm sure our party is very amusing to anyone who sees us.
Oh, you were amusing until you were my responsibility.
I pat our sergeant on the back and I just go, you have no idea. You note that now that you're probably closer to Zal, he looks the oldest in the party. I think we worked out he's almost 40 now,
Yeah.
which is quite old for a Ethengarian human.
And Anton's
That's not a
the next
shame.
old. And Anton's the next oldest at 29.
So as a shaman, you're expected to live until your 60s or 80s, whereas non-shamans only live to about 40 to 45. Mainly because
yeah.
warlike culture.
The
I'm guessing sort of Mongolian.
Yes, Mongolian.
Yes.
Chocobo, unusually, possibly, is sticking to not close to the walls because walls are metal, but like a opposite side of the room to Cheval and Bradshaw.
And found a nice pile of pillows and tried to hoard the pillows.
I give the bird my pillow.
Is hoarding pillows like a dragon.
I've got a bread roll. I stretch out my
I
bread roll.
wonder why. I wonder why, Morgan.
Chocobo is hoarding
No,
pillows
it's
like a
not-
dragon.
It's not like he's copying every single thing he sees right now.
Just be glad I haven't cast any damage spells.
Can we get moving, please?
Sorry.
I say to the lion.
The lion just hits a
Anything
panel
you
on
did, you
the
cast Moonfall.
wall, and you see the door just slide back into
Curse
place.
beam.
You don't see any mechanisms. And you see he sort of growls in your direction, and Anton hears, wait down here.
Yeah, we'll wait down here.
As you can see him just basically walk up the metal wall
That's interesting.
as a part of the wall above opens and lets him through.
Throughout all of this, like now that I'm not happy, but like we're somewhere where I can't do anything. I am talking to Durak and asking for advice, help, guidance, anything.
Well, while you're traveling, you sort of feel the tower shake. So from a player's perspective, you know you got on a rocket ship.
Okay.
From a character's perspective, you're in one of those damn iron towers again.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking that we're not strapped in, so we're being thrown around.
No, you're just feeling a slight bit of pressure, as if the room has had some sort of gravity spell cast on it, pushing you down.
Okay. All right.
Does this feel faster than the Wild Hunt?
No comparison, really. The Wild Hunt is, you don't really have a feeling of speed.
True.
You just do.
We just do. We don't know time, we don't know speed, we just do.
They've arranged a rocket, but I can't have a gun.
And yes, you have a feeling of moving, but not exactly sure how or why, as you're sort of rocked backwards and forwards, up and down, left to right.
Ever since
I've
I
sort
met
of
Richard, I
disassociated.
stopped asking questions.
I'm sort of disassociated. I don't want to be here, so I am completely like having an internal dialogue with Durak.
And while you're having that internal dialogue, Durak is suggesting that we put some of your members down on the list, and if the Wild Hunt just happens to be in the area.
This seems reasonable. Just, I'm not breaking any rules. I will totally join in if you guys come. Just, I will happily join in if you guys come. But I feel like
I
that
would
sort of.
advise against that
fits
because then you'll be breaking your promise.
I haven't made an oath. Other than being made
Yeah,
I haven't made a promise or an oath to Calcrix. Or to,
you agreed to
Razzle.
protect the group.
There's
That's the problem. You agreed to protect the group.
I didn't make an oath. I have been told to protect the group. I have never actually agreed. I have never made a binding promise on that.
Was very careful because the wording is rather important for someone who deals in oaths.
Yep. I have never promised. I have followed direction. I have never made an oath to protect the group.
But Durak does say that as a member of the Wild Hunt, you cannot act in the name of the Wild Hunt without the Wild Hunt being present.
That's why I said I would happily join them.
Or which
If they
is
come.
meaning if you see them break an oath, you would have to
Wait.
tell the hunt. And if the hunt doesn't show up, then you can't just attack.
Yeah.
Which is probably the first time he said that to you because you've never actually encountered oath breaking outside of the hunt.
Yeah.
Which is why I was waiting until he actually added someone to the list.
She, but yes.
He, she. I get that wrong all the time, much like the characters.
So yeah, the entire time I'm disassociating.
You're a bunny
I'm a bunny that's disassociating and talking to a Dullahan.
and sitting on a bird.
Yes.
Who's holding all the pillows?
This is all very...
If this isn't the quintessential welcome to the party, I don't know what is.
There's no uniform, there's no regiment to it, it's all just chaos.
That's what I said.
At least you're up front and honest with me.
No, I just roll.
He's just sort of sitting against the wall, just going, "What have I done to deserve this?"
Okay, I am going to mimic the sergeant. And
Wording and actions.
And my armour is now going to look like the sergeant's clothing.
Okay, so now the halfling's wearing sergeant's clothing.
Well, my
So now you've got a mini sergeant.
Okay, he's copied your clothing.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we've got two people brooding on the wall.
I shall call him
Mini. Okay, so you're not exactly sure how long time is passing at the moment.
Yeah, we have this problem with time, but Frazzle hasn't been around to cause problems with time for a while now.
Partly because even if you have an orb of time, it's not exactly moving at normal speed.
Yeah.
At least we can account for this time, though, instead of it just being a vague memory.
Yeah, that's true.
Thanks, Mum.
Well, there was that time you went north and then woke up going south.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah,
time.
I know, that's exactly what I'm thanking you for.
And they also have this slight problem. Every time they picture a Cheshire's cat smile, they forget what they're doing.
Sorry, what?
It's also when we talk about a specific region in northern Galantry, the Elven Forest with the...
Yeah.
Does anyone say Galantry? Do you
No.
actually say Galantry?
They wouldn't be talking about the Cheshire cat because they
No,
keep
I'm
forgetting
just
about it.
staring at Mini-Me at the moment.
I was going to say, like, that would be enough to pull me out of the disassociation.
No, this was purely player talk just for Martin's benefit.
Okay, so you feel a lot of shaking. At one stage, the ground doesn't behave and you find yourself slightly floating.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just put my feet
This
on the
reminds
wall
me
and
when
just
I was about to
brace.
crash.
I mean, I'm not unfamiliar with the feeling of floating.
Flying's something we do a lot too, and I much prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
Not unfamiliar with that one.
And unfortunately, the ground's not cooperating today.
Yeah, I know.
And after about a couple of minutes of waving your feet around, suddenly the ground comes back again.
Okay, hit the ground hard. Alright.
Gentle landing.
Do you want dex saves?
No, they're not doing it hard enough for you to actually hurt.
Right.
But there are pillows everywhere.
They
No,
were all
they're
under
not
Chocobo.
everywhere. They're under
Well-
the chocobo.
Well, once you went up, they sort of went everywhere.
So there's pillows everywhere. Yeah, okay.
And a chocobo trying to get them all.
I'm sure there's a few broken pillows with feathers floating around the zero G as well.
They didn't bring out the nice pillows.
Throw a pillow at Chocobo. Here's
It's
another
the
one. Missed
medieval
that one.
pillows, not the Japanese
He
traditional
quite happily
pillows.
catches it in his beak.
Tears it apart.
No, it doesn't tear it apart. He knows how to catch things. He also knows how to write his name in people's backs.
He's also an axe beast which has really sharp, teeth and beak and,
And he's learnt not to kill things at the moment until his master says kill.
Yes, thankfully, he's actually listened. Wow!
But Torment is perfectly fine.
Given we're
Somehow
going flying
Chocobo is
into a
doing
wall,
all
do
of
you know
this
anything
while
about
carefully
this wall?
keeping Morrigan balanced.
What information do I already have on the incursion from the master? and
Just
what's
that
going
it's
on?
happening earlier than expected.
Previously,
So it's happening in autumn, yeah. So he just did the last one during the winter.
He just finished the last one less than 12 months ago.
He's attacking out of schedule, caught everyone by surprise.
Well, I haven't got the experience that the rest of the group has, but when we last saw them, the Master's army is made up of constructs and undead.
That is not incorrect.
Okay, you sort of see a part of the hull become a transparent, and you can see out of it.
Okay, have a look.
You can see this rather strange curved place out there.
So, We're high up, are we?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I need to know. I'm going back to lying down on my bedroll.
Do I
Steve owes
notice?
me 20 gold.
Is it the whole way around,
Pardon?
or just
It's
one?
only one side.
Is it my side or not?
Sure.
Okay, I notice it. I'm looking at it.
You're sort of seeing it as if it's curved. Well, you're sitting like this and it's curving like this.
Has the Wild Hunt ever gone this high? Okay.
The Wild Hunt doesn't leave the surface.
I'm intrigued by it, but not enough to get off Chocobo.
I have a friend who owes me 20. Well, he would have if he was still alive.
It sounds like a story there.
It's round.
It's round.
What's round?
The planet.
Yeah.
And I will give each of you a perception roll while you're there.
Well, can I use my astrolabe instead of looking at perception roll?
You can. Give me a check on that.
I've got no skill in it.
Basically,
It's
it is
intelligence.
Intelligence.
Just raw intelligence. I get to 23.
Okay,
It's
looking.
like dice rolling just
24
14
actually.
today. Seriously.
14. Not great.
So 14 there, and 20.
24.
Oh,
But I was playing my astrolabe. This is the first time I've ever played
Okay.
it.
26.
As you're looking at it,
Technically, I got a 20. I just rolled a 14 on the dice.
I got
Anton,
a 14 total.
using the astrolabe, you can actually tell where the hidden moon is,
Oh, okay.
and you can sort of see it shimmering in that area.
All right. Well, I have a close from a close look. Okay.
And you also realize that the astrolabe actually has what appears to be moving things inside the earth as well.
Okay.
So the inner world has you'd probably say floating islands.
Okay. Fascinating. I'm going to be fixated on this for the rest of the trip.
27.
27. Okay, so and what did Yodri get?
Okay. I was just saying, was this just to recognise landmass and things like that?
It is not.
Oh, okay. So it's just a straight perception roll. was
Yep.
it? That's an 18.
Okay, so most of you are just noticing the different colour of the moon up here. You're used to the moon being coloured based on the season you're in. Up here it seems a sort of grey colour.
Okay.
You've never really seen the moon as a grey colour.
Okay.
It's either white, green, red or blue.
So it's like we're right from when we're on the ground, we're seeing the moon through a filter. Oh, okay. That is interesting.
And from this angle you can even see there is a light shining on it from where you know the hidden moon is.
Ah, cool.
So
But
the moon
it's-
is either white, green,
Blue or red, depending on the season.
or new moon, which is dark.
New moon is always black.
Is
It's
there,
got no light on it.
is there an element associated with each season? That's a pretty
Yes.
obvious question, but I've never asked it before.
It is, yes.
Okay.
So fire for summer, for energy, blue for winter, for time, green for earth, for matter, and white for air and thought.
Okay.
And the new moon of black is entropy. Or
Do I
darkness.
see anything separate with the 27?
The 27, you do see something that even the Wild Hunt talks of as a myth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start taking notes and notes down because I think I'll ever get to see this again, so I've got to start recording it.
And you see what appears to be a dragon of the cosmos.
Awesome. My eyes are lasered to that.
It's just there for a brief moment and it's gone, but it's dragons in space.
I do know that. Do I know that that's what Calcrix wants to be? Cool. I take note of it to tell Calcrix later.
And you do see a couple more of these silver towers in the skies above.
Okay. Red-green calling everybody back.
And a lot of them seem to be getting ready to head back down, but joining together first.
Well, we're in the hands of our lion pilot, so...
And you find, while you've got the gravity back in the windows there, a tray of cubes comes out of the wall.
When you say joining together, are they physically joining together into a bigger form?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What are the cubes?
There seems to be some sort of jelly-like structure.
Okay, is this meant to be food or something?
Potentially.
Doesn't look very appealing.
Do you say food out loud?
Yeah.
Was Chocobo eating the jelly?
Chocobo sort of looks at it, looks on his back, and then looks at the food, looks on his back, and then looks at the food, and then sort of sighs.
Well, we'll get on.
The jackalope nuzzles against Chocobo.
I'll grab a piece of jelly and throw it to the bird.
Okay, so as Al picks up a jelly and sees one get tossed into the air to the bird, who happily catches it, and it's gone in a gulp.
Okay, but Chocobo will eat anything.
Or anyone.
Yeah, or anyone, sure, or anyone.
This way we know it's not poison.
I don't know, like I can't think Chocobo would probably...
It's sort of like getting Yodri to check. Yodri might not know either.
Yep.
Go, Em.
Well, for the one I picked up to Morrigan in her antelope form.
Yeah, she sort of sniffs at it, draws back, and nods her head to you.
Okay, I'll eat it.
Okay, so you feel refreshed as well as sated for both food and water.
I put one of the jellies in my cheesy bag and then eat it.
Mm-hmm. It tastes very cheesy.
You know how I nuzzle in and find, like, fey wild plants and stuff? I nuzzle in and find, you turn around and find me eating, like, a chunk of fey meat.
Okay, so...
I kind of raise my eyebrow at Morrigan and be like my eyebrow is saying, don't let Chocobo catch you eating that.
I gulp, nuzzle in again, and then, like, throw one up in the air so Chocobo sees it, like, above him.
He happily catches it. You see, he was not wanting to disturb you while you were eating.
I do not trust anything from this ship.
Well, it smells more of chemicals than it does of nature.
Yeah,
I can make it
thus
taste like
the fey meat.
I can make it taste like cheese.
The bird didn't die. I'm eating it.
We haven't had to make saving throws after eating it. So.
Okay, so not exactly sure how long you've been in here doing stuff, because each of your things that can tell time is not noting time passing at all.
I'm
used to that.
I'm now getting used to it as well, because the more times we're drazzled.
And after 5 more times of the trace coming out.
So we tell time by the trace. On the 5th trace,
5th tray coming out.
on the 5th tray we land.
Does that mean we've got a long rest? Do I get my wild shapes back?
Sure.
So I would have... No, I can use a wild shape form to stay in my wild shape form. I can use a wild shape thingy to stay in. Maintain it.
I'm just going to go about cleaning my weapons, making sure they're all up to scratch.
As you are going through all this, you do sort of realise it may have been a couple of days up here.
Okay.
Every now and again, my nose goes into wherever my nose goes,
Does it
and
feel
something
like a
comes
couple of
out.
days, or does it feel like a couple of hours?
So,
Well, it felt like it took a couple of hours to get to weightlessness.
Okay. So it is days. Okay.
you know, you see Morrigan eating, like, comes out with this big, like, look very juicy looking fruit that, you know, is sort of like a water supplement. And
But it has also been in direct sunlight when the window's been open for longer than you've ever been in the sun. Most of you are used to the sun setting, not the sun staying in the one space and the world just moving.
Again, time's time. I don't have anything to do with it.
There goes Derek. And there it goes again. Why are we not landing? Oh, look, a third time.
Well, from here you can't tell much different, but you can see that a big chunk to the west of where you believe Durakin is just black. Light doesn't seem to touch it.
I got a deck of cards. You want to play card games?
Sure.
Not.
Sure,
Proshka's
let's
cards,
play.
though.
No, sure, let's play cards.
You play
Proshka
cards.
sits down at the, you saying play cards, and he
Oh.
pulls out a deck.
I said I would take a Proshka card.
You did.
If he offers it to me again, my jackalope will take it.
Okay, so how many Proshka cards do you choose to take?
1.
Just one. It's always interesting.
Player knows what this is.
Yeah.
Just 1.
Okay, so... I think you're fairly safe on that one.
No, passive perception. 22.
22. Okay.
Mine's 29.
It's a bit hard in zero gravity, but can't really palm cards. Having trouble.
I've got sleight of hand as well. I'm also proficient in
It's going to be a
cards.
sleight of hand off. I have 5 aces. But I have 6 aces.
I'm watching and noticing and not caring.
Okay, so...
What's the card?
You take a card from Proshka and just disappear in a flash.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
You've teleported somewhere.
Okay, so your character now gets to have some fun while everyone else is waiting for you to return.
Okay.
Did you talk about a new character this morning?
No. It's there, but she's very different and also won't get on with Cheval. For a different reason.
Okay. So you have found yourself in the Celestial Dungeon.
Okay.
So give me a investigate check.
Does this dragon of yours do that often?
Proshka likes cards, so it makes him happy if you take a card, but sometimes they're bad.
Can I give myself guidance?
You can.
Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad.
Yeah, but the bunny just disappeared.
But Buddy's back, don't worry.
They always come back.
Yeah.
Nat 20 and a 4 on a D4.
Well, there's different ways you take the cards. You take
Okay,
the
so what
cards
was that
in the
total?
Easy way, so
Nat
bad.
20. Can I make
So you
investigation
can
wisdom
take
or is it
permanent.
intelligence?
Just one will be intelligence.
24.
Is there an option to just not take a card?
24.
Yeah, that's generally what most people do.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
But it's a nat 20. So
Okay.
24 upgraded.
Are you ever going to change?
No, 28.
28.
I say to the little mini-me.
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure he's happy to copy you the entire time.
Yeah, no, 28.
Okay. Yes, I will change. I will use my where is it?
Okay, roll a d6.
Disguise self.
You're proficient with playing
And
cards.
I'll look
Yes,
like
dice
him.
is doing me good.
Same skills.
1.
So a game of cards between us is not a game of cards. It's a game
Okay,
of
so
sleight of
you
hand.
gain the trait. No matter what happens, you shiver.
No matter what happens, I shiver.
Yep. Okay, so what you would feel would probably be maybe a couple of trays later. Morrigan returns with that look of horror on her face
What happened, Morgan?
and has no memory of what's happened.
Oh.
Do I shiver at like everything? Am I constantly shivering?
You just can't stop shivering.
Anyone any good be able to assess what the problem is? I've got Arcana. Can I tell what the problem is? I don't have medicine.
You hear like a child voice that says, "Help!"
Okay, well, I've
From
got
the
Arcana.
devil.
I don't have medicine, so I don't actually know if that. So I try to see what I can do.
I have.
Give me an
medicine,
Arcana
but
check.
I'm not sure there's much I can do.
Would it be forbidden knowledge?
Forbidden knowledge would work.
Forbidden knowledge. Okay, I'll use forbidden knowledge. Oops.
I know, like Arcana and religion.
32.
32. You recognize that she was banished to the Celestial Dungeon
Okay.
and basically managed to find her way out.
Okay, so is the shivering due to fear or
Trauma.
cold trauma? Okay, trauma.
More trauma.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Which is what I found interesting about the card that drew.
Okay.
So yes, it is the...
Book of many things. Jesus Christ.
Am I able to like control it? Like I'm very good at controlling trauma. Can I?
You can control trauma, but for some reason you can't stop the shivering. You're not talking, you're not complaining, you're just shivering.
Okay.
So that is technically a curse.
Oh, okay.
Unless someone identifies it as a curse, they don't see it as such.
Well, did I identify as a curse?
Not with them.
No, not good enough. Okay.
I don't have restoration.
It does tell you the cause of it, it doesn't tell you that it's a curse.
Okay.
I don't have remove curse. Zal, do you have remove curse?
But they don't know what they do. You
No,
don't know it's a
I know.
curse. You
Well,
don't know.
we do know
if-
she's
if-
suffered trauma though,
if-
so comfort's something we can offer.
Go
If
and...
if Anton knows where she's been, I could probably try and learn more information. Would that be Arcana?
You can try Arcana. You can try any
That's
skill.
I could try anything. Yeah,
Yeah. How about some alcohol? That'll warm you up.
Did you reach out to me
that'll work.
when you?
Oh well, I'm actually really not very nice looking, so you might not like me offering.
I'm
comfort.
sort of
You might prefer someone like
shivering. I'm sort of shivering and trying to bury into Chocobo's feathers.
Well, you do notice that she's never shied away from you based on your looks.
Okay, all right. Well,
Oh no, I have no problem with your looks.
Okay, all right.
Apparently you're not the most horrific thing she's seen.
Okay, all right. Most horrific thing. All right.
And
Wild
Martin.
hunt.
25. You do realize that she might be suffering from some sort of mental damage or lingering effect.
Well, some very basic knowledge of biology. I noticed that wrapping up and keep someone warm helps. So I wrap her up in a blanket and hold her that way.
That's the first time Proshka sent someone anyway.
He's very, very happy. He's really, really pleased with himself at the moment.
And now he's offering, as soon as you're back, he offers you the deck again.
Are you sure Prushka's actually a fairy dragon or a pseudo dragon? This is more like a bloody.
I'm smart enough not
wants
to
a
take another one.
pseudo-dragon. I don't know if he still is.
I'm Faye. I'm teenager. I'm curious. I
Really?
rolled.
I rolled a 19. I was going to get in the way and go impulse control.
I rolled a 16. 10 and below, I would have gone for it.
The 19 was pretty much to stop you from taking another one.
Proshka does turn to you and offer you a card.
No.
Turns to Yodri and offers him a card.
Fine, thanks. I've got my own cards.
Turns to Zal and offers him a card.
No, thank you, Proshka. We've seen the effects of these cards.
Turns to
Enough
Anton and offers
times
him a
to know
card again.
better.
Later, Proshka, later.
He puts the cards away by swallowing them and he's happy.
I am sure Prushka gets souls from this thing.
No, I don't think so. I think just enjoys the.
He likes to give people things.
Utter.
Yeah,
Enjoys
I've got a
the
sneaky-
My
slight
other
chaos.
characters
Yeah.
use the deck of many
Yeah,
things
I've
for
got a sneaky
divination.
suspicion.
This is the first time I've used a
If it's a
deck of
certain
many
level,
things.
his form levels up.
So yes, not long after your jackalope returns,
Yep.
You're
I'm
still a
still
jackalope.
shivering and still burying into.
It's still a jackalope. Okay.
Yep. I'm still a jackalope. That is not changing.
This is like the 8th time
I've
I've cleaned my weapon.
Just okay, not only am I in a giant tube that may not feel like metal, but
Looks
I'm
like
sure
metal.
is iron. After finding out that the people I'm supposed to be protecting have broken the foundational rules of my core beliefs.
And then you're stuck in a
And then I'm
plane of
stuck in a
iron.
celestial dungeon and gotten another trauma.
You're using plural there. It's not plural.
And just so you know, the celestial dungeon
I
was
don't know.
mainly made out of iron. You had 5 days in just iron, touching iron, having to interact with iron.
If it helps you, I haven't done anything wrong.
I haven't broken
Yes.
any oaths either.
Have you killed any kids?
I haven't killed
You-
any kids.
you
and I haven't
have
I
taken
don't
something
know.
wrong.
Right now,
Nobody
everybody's
uses
under suspicion.
Fair enough.
And what was that, Ross?
Oh, he
I'm
says
just
that.
saying, liar. Everybody has done something.
No, I've done things, but
Every
I was very
president.
particular. I said I hadn't killed kids.
There are a few names that have been... Yeah, she will explain later that there are a few names that have been added to the Wild Hunts list, but they will probably delay for a while.
Okay. So as you see the window to the outside world start to darken until it's just metal again.
Okay.
Much more to our Jackalope's annoyance because the window is better than just metal.
Yep.
You feel gravity start to increase again as you believe you're on the
How would
move.
the constant contact with iron from the Celestial Dungeon have actually hurt me?
I will go, that's why you've got that shivering all the time.
Okay. So it's no actual...
But you may be better once you get out of this ship, whatever it is. You may make you
I
better.
mean, I can... It's just gonna make me... Like, if we're going to war, it's just gonna make me more trigger happy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna want to kill things. That deserve it. No wanton killing.
She's had way too much coffee.
Just deserve it.
Never give a 14-year-old coffee.
Yeah, no, Calcrix has special coffee. And her experience with Faye is that she gave it to pixies and they went absolutely insane.
So pixies went murderous.
Morgan has had the special coffee, not real coffee. Cinnamon milk.
And they were murderous for a week after they had it.
And she prefers tea.
And their Axbeak doesn't sleep when he's on coffee.
Does anyone have any whiskey?
Yodri does.
I don't know if I've ever drunk alcohol.
Can I have some whiskey?
Yeah, I've got. How much do you want?
How much do you have?
How much do you want?
How much do you have?
I've got as much as you want.
You've got to
Oh,
use-
well then, let's get absolutely hammered. I'm bored.
You do notice that if you drop one of the cubes into the mug, it just turns to alcohol.
Well, that too.
Well, it needs liquid to alcoholize it.
I think
Yeah,
But he also has a decanter of endless water.
if I'm
yeah.
wrapped in
That's
a...
what I was saying. How much do you want?
Oh, that's the best I can come up with. I don't have any healing at all.
No.
Look,
if
I'm tired of seeing two of me. I'm just gonna start drinking.
If I'm wrapped...
Well,
Is it day drinking?
two
Is it
of
night
me-
drinking? I don't know.
The-
It's 5 o'clock
Well-
somewhere.
My disguised self only lasts an hour anyway.
Still, but you keep doing it.
if
Okay.
I'm wrapped in a blanket
Yep.
from Anton, like, you can't see me, but suddenly the blanket smells sweet and floral and like honeysuckle, but like an edge to it.
I'm assuming that's good.
If you actually unwrapped it, you'd find like a bed of fey flowers under me.
No, I was just going to let you do what you want to do.
Okay, so you feel the gravity start coming back as you seem to be moving again. And it was just as you were about to drink, so it's like, splash! Timing is everything. You gotta clean the weapon again. And a few hours later, it seems to start getting heavier and heavier.
I assume we're coming into Durrican.
I would hope so. I've seen it go past like 16 times, I swear.
and it does seem to come to a stop very suddenly, and you just sort of feel yourself shake around a bit. Luckily, there's all those pillows on the chocobo.
Yeah.
The
The rest
blanket.
of us are all bruised and battered.
I'm assuming you put the blanket down near Chocobo in the pillows.
Okay, yeah, all right.
You don't have to.
Chocobo
Unless you're
seems to
holding
want,
me for the entire time.
Chocobo seems to want all the pillows.
Yes, but you know, I'm
Whenever the
also spent-
Chocobo's lost the pillows, we've given them back because it's at least some form of entertainment in this damn cell. Watching the Chocobo watching the bird play fetch is something.
Yeah.
That and our game of sleight of hand.
Okay. So not long after you feel the sudden jolt, you do see the panel of wall slide away again, and you can see the outside.
I feel the
Can I see
breeze
the
and I'm
land?
out of there.
You can see the
Earth?
land, yes. It is Earth.
Ground?
There's forest nearby.
I feel the breeze
out.
and I'm out. I'm out faster than you.
You're out fast.
There's a breeze.
I'm
the
second.
The blanket and flowers fly everywhere, and Morrigan is out.
Followed quickly by an Anton.
Well, I retrieve my blanket and then follow.
And you got a pile of flowers with it too.
Okay.
Interesting flowers as well.
Lady and gents.
Well, I don't have any nature skill. They look like interesting flowers.
Haven't quite decided what they were, but they just smelled like Feywild.
I shake out the blanket and the flowers will go everywhere.
Okay, so as you make it out of the tower, as it's now sitting like a tower again,
Just gonna let everyone else walk out. I'm gonna go out. We don't owe you anything.
as you say that, you hear the door start to slide shut.
Walk away.
Lie down, clutch the earth and feel better.
You can feel the earth loves you. You feel the earth loves you.
Okay. Then roll over and look up.
Looking up, you see a bright light as the tower starts brightening up again.
Okay. Where the hell are we?
You seem to be not far from the forest of Alfheim, and you can see what you think is the city of Darakan on the horizon.
How far?
Looks to be maybe about 2-3 hours walk.
Alright, stretch. I need a bit of exercise.
Cooped up in that damn circle for too long. If no one has any objections, let's just start walking. Except for you, if you want to fly, go.
Morrigan is going to turn into Morrigan. And begin walking, but as she does so, she turns to probably Zal and Anton again and says, I've talked to Durak. She says, we've got some names that have been added to the list, but they won't necessarily be enacted on anytime soon. And she told me, for the first time ever, would have been nice to know this earlier, that if I see it happen in front of me, I don't have to act.
Well, you can't.
I can't act on behalf of the hunt, which is good because it means I don't have to act instantly. I just have to let the hunt know and they will get around to it. But if the hunt does come, I apologize.
Do I know what
I am
hell the
joining
hunt
that.
is? Do I have any idea?
Well, with elves and elven kind, you have heard of a Fey militia called the Wild Hunt that just murders people.
That's about as much as Westeros now.
It's one of those mythical things, like seeing a talking animals.
Okay, so she's talking about this mythical thing like it's...
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Well, hey, from a human perspective, elves are their friends. From an elven perspective, humans were their enemies just a short time ago, and now they've got this brief alliance with them of a few hundred years.
Yodri was actually part of the Wild Hunt for a while. He doesn't remember anything.
Briefly.
And specifically
It happens a bit.
specifically in Darakan, the elves and the humans fought for quite a long time. So far back in the future, many generations of humans have grown up not knowing there was a war.
Which country is Darrican in again? I can't remember.
Darrican.
Darrican's in Darrican.
Yeah. Darrican's definitely in Darrican.
So it's not in Traladara or Phylacia or anything like that.
Darrican is north of the Traldar lands. That is now Karamikos.
Yeah.
It surrounds Alfheim and is south of Galantry.
Okay.
And yes, as you are walking on towards the city, you can hear the sounds of horns announcing alarms.
Alright, let's get moving.
Yeah.
Do we want to go faster?
Double time.
Okay, as a large bird, how many can I carry?
Generally, one medium creature is not. Two if you're pressed. Anything more than that will be looking at overloading you.
And Darrikins. I don't want to waste the ritual. No, I'll walk.
What time of day is it?
It is after midday. So basically anyone looking up would have a hard time seeing the shining tower flying upwards. They timed it so it was just looking like another aspect of the sun coming down. Which is why they waited so long until it was positioned correctly.
I'm very tempted to turn into my owlbear, but no, I will just walk.
Basically, they're not allowed to share their technology with others.
Oh, okay.
I mean, technically, if you're still in your cantaloupe form, you could probably fit on the back of Chocobo with me.
No.
I don't think Chocobo could take many more people, though.
I wouldn't mind. I want to be bigger. So either elf or one of my bigger forms, like however many days in jackalope form, as much as it's my comfort form, not the nicest thing. Particularly after being in the Celestial Dungeon for
5 days.
5 days.
The scary thing is, I heard cantaloupe form, so I was going, when did it turn into a
It sound
thing?
like cantaloupe.
I may have said cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Just has vegetables on the brain. Hence the shivering.
Someone's hungry.
You've only had
I'm
Jello
always
for the
hungry.
last few days. Okay, so as you get closer to the city, you can see strewn out on the other side of the city many of the armies of Darrican.
Okay, they're all forming up, are they?
They seems to have they had been aligned between Darrican and the city at the top of the nation. I can't remember that off the top of my head. But Castellian, I think it is. Remembering all the words is always hard sometimes.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem too.
I don't know enough of the plane to be able to recognize any standards or anything. Like, it's just an army.
Corriglane is a city on the northern border. So they had been aligned along the length of the Striel River, which is the river that goes almost north to south, cutting Darrican in half.
So they've mustered down near Darrican now.
And they seem to have moved to closer to Darrican City instead of arrayed along the length of the river itself. They were creating a curtain to stop the Master's forces from crossing the river.
Okay.
That's
Well,
not a good sign.
And as you get closer, you see that there seems to be a lot of field hospitals.
I turn and look at...
Are they full or are they just getting ready for casualties that haven't arrived yet?
Well, they look like they're busy.
I turn and look at the party and go, so what am I walking into?
A war.
Have I... Oh,
It's a concept that's completely over anything the Wild Hunt has ever done.
no, but I know of it from child. Yeah, I'm not doing well.
None of us are.
Like, I don't say that aloud, but it's almost like the shivering intensifies.
Okay.
And, like, again, the storm clouds and the lightning, there's like an electricity radiating from Morrigan.
The sergeant sort of picks up and starts moving significantly faster. His crossbow comes off his back and he starts carrying it in sort of patrol standard, and just you actually notice that he's really fast.
Okay, well, you outdistance us pretty so quickly then.
Yeah. I'm going to be heading straight to either the field tents or Central Command.
As you head into town, you get a feeling of deja vu. Give me an intelligence check.
Save or just check?
Just a check, not a save.
15.
15, okay. You remember a lot of this.
As he started moving, I turn into a winter wolf and run with him.
All this happened weeks ago from memory.
I'm going to try and find...
If everyone else is running off, I'm going to... Hey, Godry, do you want to hop up on Chocobo so we can catch up or keep up?
I'm only going normal speed. I can summon a phantom steed to catch up, but wasn't planning to do that.
How fast does everybody want to be going?
I can move with dash plus my boots of speed. I can move 120 feet around.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep up as much as possible with my winter wolf, which can move. It's 50 feet movement, so I'd be a little bit behind you, but not far.
Okay, so...
or anyone in that party that doesn't have a summonable mount, I suggest either hopping up on Chocobo or summoning your mount to keep up.
Alright,
Well,
I'll summon the
my
phantom
mount wouldn't
steed.
keep up either.
And that has to be a ritual because the 1 minute's casting, isn't it?
It is.
Ah, bugger.
From the last time I saw this, how long was the gap?
Weeks, probably about 3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks?
Yeah. So it's close to a month in your past.
So
you're
when
technically-
when the casualties and stuff started piling up to when happened was about a month.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And so you know the master hasn't technically attacked yet.
Okay.
This is just casualties of holding the line.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna try and find.
And you're in the city at the moment as well.
Yeah, is Redrian in the city? Is this where he is?
He is in the city.
I'm gonna pretty much be beelining it for him because he's my superior officer.
Yes. And yes, time travel is a thing that happens in the story fairly constantly.
Don't care.
Usually Dressel's involved.
Okay, so the rest of you follow in, and with that, I'm also going to introduce Josh online. If he wishes to speak up.
I'm here, sorry, I'm just on the road. Hello, I'm Josh. I play Chevelle, your paladin!
That's okay, they've been introduced to you quite a bit this session.
Yeah.
Okay, and... Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, so I am the Fire Genasi Paladin, and now he is to basically make choices and has to return to her roots.
Are you all in black now? I can't remember.
She is mostly in black, yes.
Okay. So you look like the Angel of Death.
Yes, has become an angel.
Yeah.
Which is why there's a lot to atone for.
Yeah.
We've all got a lot to atone for.
Morrigan knows
Speak
you
for yourself.
killed somebody's
Speak for
killed
yourself.
I'm
kids.
speaking for myself.
What?
Morrigan found out there has been child killing and had a minor meltdown.
Yeah, that happened.
And Chevelle has also been told that they had failed the general already in one of their encounters
Oh.
because of the killing of the creature by the lake without any information before or after to justify it.
It's not the wanton killing. We haven't broken an oath.
It's close to wanton killing.
We thought we were defending ourselves, but anyway.
Yes, but you could have, because the paladin had been asked to pretty much take the high ground. And the paladin will have to speak up to his superior later about that.
Was this the one where we got attacked and then I ask, like, are we sure we meant to do this thing?
That's exactly the same one, yes.
Yeah, okay, great, cool, thanks.
So you're right in questioning it, but it still happened.
Yep.
And you didn't satisfy the answer, we'll be right in killing this thing, because there was no information around it.
Another drink, sorry.
Alright, so I'm gonna make my way to Redrin.
Okay, you make your way to the Knight's Rivet Inn, which is where he's based. It is basically his spy hangout, and all his agents come and go through there.
Yeah, I'm heading straight in. I need to speak to Redrin.
Okay, as you're heading in, you do see yourself walking out another door and realizing the talk about not running into yourself now makes sense.
I'm going to avoid myself.
Because apparently you can erase yourself from existence if you...
Avoided that.
So we and Redrian's spy.
Yes, you've reached the his Knight's Rivet Inn. Coming in, he sort of looked in your direction, goes... he thought you'd gone backwards.
So, with all due respect, how long has this been happening?
Going backwards, or
the casualties?
The casualties, you should know that has been happening over the entire year.
No, but the mustering the army, everything.
This is just the casualties that the army's been facing for holding the master back beyond the river.
The city has weeks, maybe a month. Evacuate.
If we evacuate, the master wins.
The master wins regardless, because he's going to drop a tree on the fucking city.
Not this city.
Are you sure?
It is, yes. It's the city across the lake. That's the one you came from. That happened 2 years prior.
He's going to do it again.
If he is, he would drop it on the one closest to the other side of the lake. He does not have the power to do another one so soon.
I hope so.
If anything, it would be quite obvious that it's coming.
You feel like a wave of cold hit your leg, and there's a winter wolf sitting beside you.
He says, this is not the...
A large wolf.
Says that the master cannot reach this city with one of those floating trees again.
And yet, all the signs... Why did you hire me if you're not going to take my advice, sir?
Well, he's hired you because he does need things to happen. And you do remember that it wasn't this city he dropped it on. It really was the one across the lake.
Yeah. My brain is going, it's going to happen again.
It feels like it's going to happen again, yes. Because you do remember all the casualties that were piling up before he attacked the city you came from.
So...
It is very similar in how it looks to the one you lost, which is why you'd have a lot of trauma from it. And he says, what do you remember from before you went? Did you see a tree coming towards the city?
I saw the city drop. I saw the tree fall on the city.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
That would be 21.
You realize you're having a lot of flashbacks to when you actually lost your own city. It's not the same city, but it is another city of this nation.
Evacuate the city then.
He says we can't. Prophecy has said that if we lose this city, we lose the war.
Prophecy.
So what should we do then?
He is looking at trying to get as many forces as he can back to the line. He says, have you managed to gain the soldiers of the Northern Reaches to help?
Not yet. We were called back before we got to the Temple of Elemental Evil.
He sighs and says, unfortunately, we didn't have the time we wanted this year. The Master has started to make preparations. We have word that he has gone to the... if I can actually bring up the name of the city, that would help. Where is my picture? If I hit the wrong button, I sort of lose it. So here we are, darken. City, here we go. Okay, so he is in the city of Akasoli, which is your home city. It says he's actually reached that city for the first time in the war. Up until now, he's only used his minions, but our intel says he's there.
So what do you want us to do?
What he's hoping is, do you have any, have you developed a network of agents or allies in the last few years?
Akasol?
Akasoli, yes. That's the city that was sent to hell.
We developed a network of allies. Well, we've made some contacts.
So are you saying that the Master is in the city, or just his forces are within the city?
He's in the city of Akasoli.
In hell, or where it was?
Well, there is part of it on the surface and part of it in hell.
Hell.
He says part of it is in hell, yes. Where the tree landed, all that was under the tree went to hell. Everything on the outskirts remains.
So everything that was mine is now in hell.
Well, technically it's above hell, but it's close. If you can, if we can repel the Master, we might be able to undo what he has done.
So do we need to go to hell to get it out there?
Not yet, because if you try to get it out while the tree's still there, it won't come back.
Has anyone tried fire? Just a suggestion.
It would, except for a tree that's more than a couple of miles wide, is very hard to burn down. Though it has been split in two.
Okay, so what do you want us to do?
What he'd like you to do is start gathering the forces to... He would suggest scouting on the enemy, except their weapons can fire further than ours.
They only fire at us if they know we're there.
It's my job.
Currently, we don't have anything that can match theirs. He's put out requests to the Rakasta for aid.
Okay.
They may or may not aid, depending on if they believe that their technology has been used partly in the war already.
Just from what I can remember, we've made contact with the Hill Giants, and I think we did that reasonably well, and they've got Goblin allies.
Mm-hmm.
We've made contact with, I can't remember the name of the Norse, but we weren't able to bring the cults.
The Northern Reaches.
Northern Reaches, we weren't able to bring the cults, free the cults. Yeah. Others might remember things better than I do, though.
This is all through me, so sorry.
He knows the Etruagan will not enter the war unless the Master reaches the Etruagan clans to the south won't join us unless the Master reaches the other side of the lake.
Okay.
Something about they're doomed to join his forces if they come early.
Mm.
And if they join his forces, there's no army that we could muster that could stop them. So the city of Akoros is currently under the Master's control and is his bastion on the eastern bank.
Do I know if there's been talk among the Fae of helping, or just like all the Fae are being pulled out?
The Fae are busy with almost petty arguments among themselves at the moment.
That's not unusual.
But the petty arguments seem to have spiraled into the equivalent of mini skirmishes between them all.
The Wild Hunt, I know where the Wild Hunt is. But they're busy.
Yes.
So I can't bring anything.
And
other than me.
You're sure it has something to do with Anzat Teotl while the Wild Hunt and the Feywild and the Feydark are arguing amongst themselves?
Is the Wild Hunt arguing amongst itself? How?
More chiefs than it normally ever has.
Okay.
So it's going in many directions at the same time and going nowhere.
Do you know where my old unit is, sir?
He says, which one? The one you lost on the border?
The one who got out of Akasoli.
Out of Akasoli, that one is, you were sort of taken into General Drachnamir's army. But that sort of collapsed when he lost his castle, Fort Anselberry. And since then, what's left of that has just folded into various other units.
So how many of my men are left?
I believe you are the main member of your party left. They lost a lot of people just trying to hold the southern bank. The halflings were due to join us, but there's a lot of fighting going down there. Their supply lines were burnt, their staging grounds attacked, and their leaders were assaulted. Karamikos promised 5 armies, and none of them have left yet.
Karamikos did send. Oh, there was an expedition sent to the far west. I don't know what happened to that expedition.
He believes they're still travelling. They have been sending word. They are scouring the what's called the Serpent Coast, looking for anyone who may know origins of the Master and his people. As any knowledge about him is now word of mouth only. There is some talk that he has a temple out in the desert.
Okay, what about this temple?
We don't know where it is yet. We're trying to get more concrete idea.
We came from a desert area, didn't we? Didn't we find a temple?
It says in the desert of Sind.
Different desert, okay.
Yes. Bigger desert, much larger. This desert is almost as large as the known world region.
Okay.
We can even show you on a map.
Yeah.
And not hitting too many things would be nice. Okay. Okay, so you see this little area here?
Yeah.
That's where you are. See this area here?
Okay.
He's in there somewhere.
Okay, alright.
So the Sin Desert is almost as big as your region is. And the Serpent Peninsula is along this entire length here. So he's expecting to find information on this side of the desert because the Master has been concentrating on wiping out knowledge on your side of the desert. And so as an example, you were all the way over here before.
Yeah.
And the Master was attacking from the mountains?
The Master was attacking across this way. So he has skirted around the Etrugan plateau. Apparently he can't attack the plateau. But they can't attack him unless he crosses their lands.
Which sucks because they are amazing fighters.
They have requested help from the Ethengarians, but they're too busy fighting the Haldanic knights to the north of them.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
The elves have mostly retreated, but they have one who has taken up command of an army of irregulars. Wearing interesting elvish dwarvish hybrid plate.
Okay.
Seems to be the people's champion.
So the Ethengarians are fighting
The
Haldanic
Knights, yes. Holy war, they say.
Zal chimes in and says, "Stupid war. We have better things to worry about."
I know.
And you were talking about the elves being led by
a
the champion I know of.
Yeah, the champion you know of. The people's champion, as they refer to him. Aelon Treeleaf, I believe is his name.
I mean, I'm still informed, so I can't actually speak, but...
Even you heard of him when you were in Galantry.
So my ears perk up when I hear his name.
And he's said to be leading maybe 1 or 2 armies of common elves who were left behind by the nobles. and they are abandoning Alfheim completely. On the bright side, most of his army seems to be far better skilled than the Darkin troops.
Yeah. I still go back to my question, which I've probably said twice already.
Yeah, what does he want you to do?
Yeah.
He says he doesn't know what he can get you to do at this stage. He's just trying to figure out what happened and how you got here 4 weeks before he sent the message.
Yeah, I can't explain that either.
Because he looks at the message and says, yes, he hasn't written this yet. At least he now knows when to write it.
Okay, okay, we're here now.
He does ask, what have you learned while you were in Alphatia?
I can't remember the names of these things. It's the count. It's the.
Weeks before.
Before he wrote it.
Yeah.
He is expecting to potentially send you into the scouting and seeing what you can learn of what they're doing before they do it. If they can preemptive strike, they will take your suggestion on as a way to maybe change what happens. But they have to be careful, because if you undo why you were sent, you cannot be sent for.
So was Tyr sent because
War had
another
broken
tree
out.
was dropped?
No, he was sent because war had broken out.
Okay.
The master had broken the lines. But he does remember the tree dropping on his home city, and it would be definitely traumatic.
Like,
Everything
Tyr
feels
is
the
like,
same.
like he's actively looking.
Welcome to the trauma club.
Oh no, this is like anger. I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, sir, what are the orders? Where do we go? What do we do? Not general, go find armies. What do we do?
He says he wants you to scout out Akoros and see if you can determine where they're going to attack.
Akoros. An objective. That's good. I'm going.
He says you'll need to take the rest with you.
Well, the Winter Wolf is behind him. The Winter Wolf is almost healing beside him.
Says they're your responsibility now.
You told me to bring them back to you.
You have, and you know,
that was the extent of my responsibility.
He's now promoted you
to what?
You're leader of their team. Congratulations.
Fuck.
You're new to their team. How badly could you do compared to the rest? He says.
I'll do my best to keep this in line.
Don't worry, most of them have honorary commander titles, but you can still boss them around.
Oh, so they outrank me too. Great. Good to know, sir. Thank you so... Slams the door.
Has Riverian acknowledged me in any way, shape or form?
He has acknowledged you, but he hasn't really said much because part of it he wanted to please the sergeant, who he was going to give a field commission to, but it's like, oh well, he doesn't need it.
We all know sergeants are better on the field anyway.
Yeah. I work for a living, thank you very much.
You'd get on with Father Pat, who is also a long-time sergeant.
So he does turn to Morrigan. He says, I believe Karkris has told me about you. Though apparently you haven't joined the others, or have your... It's a bit hard with that time jumping thing. Drelzel seems to sort that out for him, but he's not here at the moment.
I'll shift because it's going to be easiest to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, from what you've said to Tyr, no, I am currently still in the Wild Hunt, but that doesn't stop me from being here.
He has heard they're rather distracted right now because everyone has an opinion of what the hunt should be doing.
Yeah, they're also a lot of them are focused on Drazzle. I think they're somewhere in the southern continent. Durak told me that they're down at this new keep.
His sister seemed to have started the hunt, so she was rather insistent on him being looked after.
Yes, Calcrix is important. And in all honesty, she's probably why I'm still here.
And I believe Drazzle takes her back in time to start the hunt.
Yes, that is what legend says.
So if he doesn't survive, she doesn't go back.
And my home is non-existent. And from what I hear in other places and other conflicts, I am either going to be wiped out because of my home or wiped out because of what I am. I hear that you're the third option.
I believe that there's always another way, and genocide or mass murder is not the way to get things done.
I would agree with that, and I would really appreciate and be happy to support anything that will keep my people, my home, alive.
He does believe that the Shadow Elves don't think they will fall victim if the rest of the elves die. Delusion is great, he says.
Yeah, a lot of people live in delusion.
But he has been in communication with their god. Which is surprising considering none of the other gods seem to hear him.
It is.
And they may actually come and help us in this war.
That would be a sight to see.
Terrifying sight for most people because they still have access to technology that most of us have abandoned.
You would have to keep them away from Treeleaf.
He is less idiotic than the rest of his cousins.
Yeah, but...
He doesn't suffer from the, because God says so I must do it.
Yeah, but his armies might.
His armies will follow his lead, he hopes.
Well, knowing Treeleaf, from what I've heard of Treeleaf, he does have that influence.
There's even talk of some dwarves who have been exiled joining his ranks.
That is impressive.
Well, he is technically a clan elder of a dwarven clan as well as being a champion of his clan.
It is uncommon. An impressive act. But if anybody can pull them together, I'm sure it is him.
Well, he asks that you help the sergeant in his duties because he does seem a little stressed out right now.
I will do what I can. I have to admit to being more than a little stressed out at the moment as well. And I'm still shaking.
He does say that while you've been here, it does mean that things should turn out okay. As long as you keep to the path you're going. If you stray, you will start to fade.
I will keep that in mind.
A good judge of if you're doing what you should be doing, you aren't fading.
I will watch for that, and I might let a couple of others know to watch for that as well.
Or if you see things in the astral chasing you that look like spiders, I would run.
Yeah, that tends to... spiders don't normally make me one, but I will keep that in mind.
But the spiders of time will come and erase those that are a paradox.
Yeah, I don't want to be a paradox.
And they attack you from the astral, they do not have to reach you physically.
I will keep an eye on that.
As long as they're not chasing you, you seem to have not created a paradox.
Let's hope we keep that going. I can definitely try and help scout and find information. If it comes to it, point me in a direction and I will bring a little bit of the hunt to the battlefield.
Okay, so he suggests you head off and catch up with Sergeant Tier.
What was the name of the city again?
Akoros. Akorros.
Akoros. And we're scouted out.
You are, or at least as close to it as you can to see what's happening. He says the river to the south of Okoros, that's 20 odd miles to the south, is where they've deeded over land to the Ishirogan clans temporarily, which may end up being permanent. Simply because it means the Master can't send his forces along the south. They now belong to the Ishirogan people.
Spell that for me, please.
The river is called the Amsorak River, Amsorak.
Amsorak River, yep.
And it also covers the Malfegi swamps.
Malfegi swamps.
It's believed that much of the clans are gathering in the swamps.
What are the name of these clans?
He doesn't know the name of the clans, but it's part of the Etruvian clans.
Swamps, okay. Okay.
And there were reports that there are the dragon champions working on the plateau, so the gemstone dragons are up there.
On the Etruvian plateau?
Mm-hmm. He hopes that means the dragons are going to support in some way, but he can't guarantee they will come. They are still fighting over which mythic god is better, Tiamat or Bahamut.
There's a bit of a theme here. Where's all this dissension coming from? Is this something that the Master is doing, sowing dissent?
He doesn't believe it's the Master. He believes the Master is just taking advantage of it. He had identified with some of the help of all three teams that three gods in particular seem to be behind all the chaos.
Okay. And they
One being at Xantiotl. The god of corruption. Then you have Alphax, the god of destruction.
Yeah, we've heard that one before.
And the third one, no one's been able to identify as of yet, but it does smack of one of the Norse gods.
Okay.
Is it the one I'm thinking of?
Potentially.
Okay.
He does suspect, because of all the undead and it not falling under the domain of Alphax or Azantiotl, of being the goddess Hal, who is currently taking the reigning power of the sphere of entropy.
Just one point, you knock it back, Red Ren, you know more than I do, but just observing us as a group and functioning, we're far better at destroying things than we are doing anything else.
That's why he's sending you forward, because you may also be a preemptive strike.
Okay, all right. Just letting you know that, probably the best way to use this is to destroy something. We're good at that. We're not good at much else.
But you have managed to get the elemental cults to consider helping.
Yeah, well, yeah. We did get them. We did go part way to bring them on side. Yes, we did.
And
Drazzle had to help a lot, though.
Yes, he's sad to hear that Drazzle has had to pull out of most of the world.
Is that what he's done? I didn't really understand.
Yes, apparently he rewound time too many times to the one spot.
Yeah.
When I was told to support the sergeant and we stopped talking, I went after.
Mm-hmm. And he suggests you get the rest of your team to work with Tyr. He should be able to lead you a little more effectively.
Tyr?
The sergeant.
I thought his name was Sergeant Pentaris.
That is his name, but he's also called Tyr.
Okay. As in T-I-E-R?
T-Y-R.
T-Y-R.
Tyr's his first name, and Pentaris is his last name.
As in the Saxon god of sun and
the one that the wolf put the hand off?
Yeah. Okay. For which the day Tuesday is named after.
And he does say that you should consider him outranking you on the purposes of warfare.
Yeah, sure.
He's also seen a lot, so be careful. Try not to traumatize him further.
Okay. Do my best.
He does ask if Zal or Yodri or Cheval have anything they wish to ask of him before he sends them off to scout.
Can I get Redrian to deliver a few letters in lieu of Drazzle not being able to?
He says he can, but he's going to have to wait until after he sends the letter to you in the first place. Basically, otherwise he may risk time unwinding.
Yep, that is fine. I'm happy to wait as long as they get where they need to go at some point.
He says it will be delayed about a month, he says.
How far is the Koros from where we are now?
It is probably about 3 days travel. If you go
Would it-
straight
would it
there.
be
Where we headed,
possible-
of course.
Yeah.
The chorus is where you're heading, yes. And what was that, Em?
Would it be faster if I sent it myself or no?
He recommends against sending it until you're being told to come here. Because of time.
Okay.
You have
Yep.
literally been told to come here 4 weeks in the future.
No, okay, right. Yep. No, I understand.
You
if
might
I
have
leave them
just
with
heard-
you- if I leave them with you, I will leave it up. You understand the time management better than I do, so I will leave them to you.
He says it gives him headaches.
Yeah.
You probably just heard him explain to Morrigan about the time spiders.
Yes, I did. I did.
I wonder if Drazzle's behind this too, getting us here 4 weeks early.
And he turns to Yodri and says, you had a question?
How's the fleet going?
The fleet seems to be going around the Serpent Peninsula at this stage. They've reported in quite a lot of strange things along the coast. So far, they have identified that there is a temple associated to the Master somewhere in the deserts of Sind. They have no name for it, they have no location, but they're looking to see if they can narrow that down because it is dangerous out there. And a desert that is many, many miles wide is not something you want to walk into the heart of.
No, not without knowing where to go.
And not when elemental magic doesn't work in most of the desert right now.
Okay.
So you can't summon water, you must take it with you. And if it's taken with you, it can corrupt over time to become undrinkable.
Okay. Although trashing temples is something we'd be good at doing.
He does think of you as the people he'll send for if he does find out where it is.
A lot of my magic is elemental.
Yes, the Master seems to have done what he has heard Thanatos has done in other worlds.
Which is?
I am not there for that. I said I'd left.
Taking the magic out of the area he controls.
Take the magic out of the area.
And basically only his forces can control it.
Player talk. Morrigan's first home was the plane which Thanatos destroyed and took all the magic from it.
Killing all the magical races in the process.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a refugee. Her people and she was a refugee from that. That was over 300 years ago.
And Drazzle took the last sparks of magic out of the world.
Okay.
So the magic didn't die, it just moved here.
So after my day of traumas, I'm glad I wasn't in the room for that one.
Okay, so yes, does...
Deer has literally gone to the pub across the road.
Morrigan is beside you.
Are the others going to show up at the pub?
Well, we'll go looking for you.
It's not hard. Across the road.
If we are going to the pubs, I'll get that his sippy cup.
Yes. Zal has the non-alcoholic cup, while Yodri has the more alcoholic cup.
I've also got the non-alcoholic cup because I got had that curse.
Yes, he got cursed not to taste or drink alcohol until he had paid his debt to the gnomes for stealing an airship and crashing it.
That's a story I want to hear one day.
Not around Morrigan, I'm sure.
Okay.
So is everyone at the pub? Or is anyone going anywhere else?
Does Cheval have
We'll find
anything?
our way there eventually.
The story is it's a blur.
Okay.
You can only fly gnomish airships if you're drunk.
Right, okay.
Does Cheval have any questions for Redrian?
Javel will probably ask Redrian in relation to how to go back to her roots, basically. Being claimed by two gods is very confusing to her, and
He does say he can't talk to your gods on behalf because they won't listen to him.
no,
But
I'm not expecting you to.
he does say look at the ideals that they are asking you to uphold, not their words. If you uphold their ideals, that is the main part of why they grant you power. They don't grant you power to be their minion doing absolutely everything they say, though they will demand you do so.
Yeah.
You are literally their herald in this world. You are the example they set for others to follow them.
So Cheval's not bound by their words, but their ideals.
Be true to the ideals more than to their words.
Much more demanding than my master.
Much more like the goddess Alphatia is the patron of peace. Preaching war as a paladin of Alphatia will actually be against the oath you took. Whereas a servant of Orcus, be it warlock or
Not
bard,
servant. I dispute that.
Minion.
Slave.
slave means you have no choice.
Okay, I do have some choice.
Servant means that he can request things of you, you can say no.
Yeah, but he can also make me do things that I don't want to do.
It's Orcus. He does that.
Yeah.
This is the day I get to say the name.
Yep.
Still don't say
Ask
his
Roderick, with this time travelling shenanigans, does Cheval actually now have 13 months?
He says it depends on when he was actually asked by the god.
I think in
The
our
god
time stream it
said
hasn't
by
changed.
next winter.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a month time, it was the check-in will be next winter.
I thought it was the winter after next, wasn't it?
Well, not the winter we're about to
Yeah,
enter.
The winter that starts
one
in the
after.
following
Yeah,
year.
that's right. Yeah.
And so, Yodri, from your perspective, you never went back in time. The message went back in time.
Yeah. So it has no effect on that.
So what time is it?
It is. He says he looks up and says, "I think it's about 2 after midday."
It's day 9 of the 7th month of the year 1011.
No, it won't be, because we've been 5 days.
That's just in 5 days.
Okay.
He says it's actually the 10th day. You seem to have missed a day in your travels.
Okay, it's the 10th day.
Okay. So how many versions of us are currently in this world at the moment?
Just the one.
There should only be one version of each of you, except for the sergeant, who has a second version of him floating around.
In the world or in the city? No.
I was
Either
going
way,
for
we
the
haven't
in the
moved
world
backwards.
due to the fact that this time traveling shenanigans is just
He says, for you, there's
And
there's
I'll
only
start-
one.
Yeah. And I'll just start smoking my pipe.
Yeah. I'm in the pub with you, looking at the alcohol, going, I'm not sure if I should drink this.
You're a dog.
No, I'm not a
No,
dog anymore.
you're.
I turn back into Morrigan to
Okay.
talk to Redrian.
I don't know how old you are, elves. I don't know what the rules are.
I'm not an adult.
She looks like she's about a 14, 15 year old.
Hence why he's like, I don't know what the rules are. I don't care what the rules are. I'm not giving her a drink.
And then Zoe rocks up.
Oh, that just converts it to water, doesn't it? The sippy cup thing.
Mm-hmm.
In some cultures, children drink alcohol too.
I think Aaron culture they do.
Erring on the side of caution, not giving the underage girl a drink.
Fine.
Would I have had some sort of alcohol?
No, because it's considered harm.
Yeah, so, no. I look at the barkeep and go, do you have tea?
It sounds like someone else needs a sippy cup.
Hot water? I have tea. Like, if you give me hot water, I can make it taste something.
He puts up a White Dragon labeled tea canister onto the top of the bench.
I sniff it.
It smells
I'll
okay.
happily make some tea out of that. He recognizes what that is.
Okay. Yes, tea sounds good.
I'm gonna pay the barkeep everyone's tab once everyone sits down. So,
You really want to do that?
yes, I'm fine to do that.
Okay. Your funeral. I'll try to ask for the most expensive spirit that he's got.
He pulls out a old-looking bottle and says, "I'm not even sure half of you can survive this one."
Can't you not taste alcohol?
He got the curse removed when he finally brought the kid home.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but I haven't had the chance to buy something to test something that's really strong. Actually, I might have, but I've forgotten.
He says, "This is elven spirit wine, said to even put elves on their back with one glass."
Okay, this is what up on the last one. Yep, cool.
Elven
Spirit wine.
spirit wine.
Yeah, but I'm not after the bottle because that's suicide. The stuff you're supposed to sip, if I remember correctly.
Well, he has a shot of it, and he says a single shot of this generally goes for 50 gold.
Can I just talk before you knock yourself on your ass? He puts 50 gold just on the table.
Do I, like, can I smell Yodri's pipe? Yeah, he's already halfway there.
I'd rather
I
talk
see
before he gets all the way
gold
there.
at the table, and Chevelle gets out a gaming set of cards.
Don't play cards around.
I'm paying the barkeep.
I know. It's a joke.
Alright.
Gambling, I'm in.
So, you all heard what Redrian said. He's put me, for some reason, in command of you lot. However, that's not my command style. I want to run it by you. Are you all going to be okay with that? Will you follow commands if needed?
As long as they don't break my
Rules,
Rules?
O's, kids. Get it.
I'm good.
I'd just make the point that I'm not sure we're very good at scouting.
Noted. Are there any objections to at least some form of organization?
You can try to organize the party. I wish you good luck on that.
Yeah, I wish me good luck too. Considering this isn't a usual military outfit, I'm not going to try and treat it like one. I know everyone's got their own objectives, their own goals, their own everything. You're not all hired by the military, we're not all trained the same way, so I'm not even going to try. But I do want to set a few rules down for when we get into the thick of it and when we go on these scouting missions. First of all, I don't want to fight if we don't have to. We observe, we move on. If we don't have to fight, we bug out.
Okay, I agree with that.
We do not fight if we cannot win. If anyone feels like this fight's too much, we are getting the hell out of there. If we find an enemy location, we observe first. We do not run head first into the fight. We do not engage unless we have to.
Look at Chevelle for that.
I have ways of making Cheval quiet.
I slap Yodri over the back of the head.
But then, if we do see a target of opportunity, like, I don't know, using an example, a supply line, a carriage carrying gold to pay the armies or parts to fix the constructs, the rules can be flexible, the prior ones. So, the majority of this outfit is going to be improv, but we just need to keep to a few simple rules. Effectively, it boils down to don't engage unless we have to. Is everyone okay with that? If you are, I've got the rest of your tab for the night.
Yep. I can go on. I can go with that.
This sounds reasonable.
So how does a party work?
Well,
It's
it does,
organised chaos.
does look as if the power has shifted from the various people thinking they are in charge or saying the dragon was in charge to now it is Tyr in charge.
Yeah.
I still predict that when it comes to a fight, we will all do our own thing.
Hence why I'm not going to be strict on things. Just if we're getting into an ambush, let me trigger it. It's what I do.
I'm used to like knowing what everybody's thinking and everybody's purpose. You're gonna have to, if you want me to not go by my instincts, you're gonna have to tell me what I'm doing.
Considering your instincts are very different to what I'm used to, that's going to take a little bit of adjustment for me to get used to as well.
Happy for the adjustment. And I'm happy to follow the rules. I'm not promising or making an oath, let's make it clear. But I hear the rules and I will be guided by them. I'm just letting you know, and I have had pointed this out to the rest of the party, I haven't existed on the material plane for a very long time. The Wild Hunt is very different. So I may need some guidance.
Alright.
And I'll be able to focus on that if we stop talking about heroes and villains, because I still don't understand.
Okay, to give you some idea of your field of play, you're in Darakan right now. Mm-hmm. The place you're asked to scout is Akoros, which is up there. Mm-hmm. The forces are arrayed along this side of the river, all the way up from Darakan City to Karaglan.
So we're going through the Master's forces?
You're expecting to not take this road, but take the river, either up this river and somehow scouting from there, or up this river and scouting from the lake. Mainly because land doesn't seem to be able to approach on the Masters without being seen easily. And you have quite a few amongst you who have shown skill with watercraft.
We have Yodri.
And the forces from Alfheim are being settled around Favaro, which is this town here. And go, Josh.
So, if I hear someone say we have Yodri, I turned to Yodri and went, respect to you, you are a good salesman. However, when we do this, we're not summoning the Lady of the Deep to have tendrils drag down other ships.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Do that for last resort.
I'm sorry, that's an option?
In my past, I threw a fireball that shouldn't have been thrown. I understand that.
Let's rewind back to Tendrils of the Deep sucking down other ships. That's an option! Good to know.
It's normally not supposed to be that big.
Tentacle porn, gotcha.
You should see Wednesday night.
I do have another question.
Yep.
Where are the rest of our animals and mounts being stabled?
I have been stabled in the Redrian's Night Rivets Inn, so across the road from you.
Across the road from me, perfect. Well, whenever we get a chance to get out of these talks and organisations, I am going to head.
You're all fine to go. You're fine to go. I apparently need to give. What's his name again? Morrigan. I need to give Morrigan some advice on. Okay, basic military tactic. If we're going to attack someone, we don't run up to them and yell sneak attack.
I mean, I never do that in the first place.
Good.
I tend to attack from far and, like, destroy them about 40 feet radius.
Can you wait to do
That's a stupid idea, because if you yell sneak attack, then it's no longer a sneak attack.
Trust me, I've seen pikemen try to do a sneak attack.
Yeah, but you don't yell sneak attack.
They do. Alright, so... Can you wait to destroy everything in a 40-foot radius until after I've shot my first shot, taken out someone? Can you wait that?
Yes.
That's fine.
I
Can you
also
put it where
hold
I
them
asked you
still
to?
for you. Yes. I can also hold them still for you sometimes.
I'd like to get the drop on them wherever we can. But, you know, if they hit us first, then everyone goes nuts and we just kill everything.
I can also make things more sneaky.
Good.
And Taran, who I will resummon, can teleport. Good. He blinks. He's a blink dog.
Cool.
Chevelle will pipe in on if we get attacked first, it's free game. It may not be that simple.
How so?
There are always other options, and
the other options are if we get hit and we can't win, we fuck off. If we get hit and we can win, we should win, we try our best to fight through it. Everything's an improvisation. You can't plan for every contingency.
And we need to make sure they're the Master's forces before we do something.
Undead constructs. If they're not breathing, we should be pretty right.
And the fact that all the constructs are fueled by those the Master has killed. So you're technically fighting people that you served with.
Let's not let Tyr think about that too much.
He knows about that because he's heard their voices coming from the constructs.
They want to be put out of their misery.
I'm assuming T has a military bearing. Yes.
He does.
His background is soldier.
Okay. Cool. So is Cheval's. So if you have a military bearing, I have my full respect to you.
I appreciate it.
Yay! Someone he's got respect for.
Yeah. And
sorry, wait,
and Cheval says you'll have my shield and protection.
That
I
took me
appreciate
like
it.
8 years to get.
I know.
How did you get it straight away?
It's actually part of the military bearing part of soldier. Soldiers recognize their own. Off-duty soldiers are willing to trade tales and gossip. On-duty soldiers, while not obeying your orders, are likely to answer your questions and treat you respectfully. So I'm going to treat you respectfully.
So literally,
and Tia looks back at you. You treat me with respect. I'll treat you with respect. Thank you.
So it's only taken 138 sessions for Cheval to respect someone.
And it's someone who showed up 20 minutes ago.
Which is why Em was pointing it out with Zal as well. Zal feels dirty.
Technically, we've been sitting in a ship for 5 days together.
Incredibly.
Alright, look.
Sol, there is a big difference between respect and fear.
I don't fear Cheval.
No. Cheval fears you due to the fact that your little arrow.
Oh yeah, but that's his fault. So you know.
Yeah, that's
Okay, there are a lot of stories that I'm going to need to be caught up on. Anyone want to, while we drink, catch me up on these stories?
Okay, so as we are
Have you heard of the rock that is here to save the world?
Funny, I have a set of pipes that's here to save the world.
I have gun.
Okay, so
Got Prospero.
I will say it sort of fades as you start telling Tyr all the various stories that make him wonder why.
Actually looking across the road going, I murder you.
As next session, you will be a month into the future, having spent a lot of time actually scouting and getting intel for Redrian. Basically, trying not to be seen using all the various skills you have, which is actually considerable.
Yeah,
Yep.
individually we all have abilities to be stealthy, but we, as a group, we failed miserably.
And next session, you will be level 13, and it will be the start of the next bit of war, which is literally starting in autumn of the year, as the Master has literally done his thing early. And thanks to a little bit of assistance from Drazzle in the background, you've actually been brought back to assist.
Yeah, I thought Drazzle had to be involved there. Whenever time gets mucked about with it, it's Drazzle.
Though there is another time wizard in Monday night.
Technically,
Yeah, well, I've never met that other time wizard, even heard of them.
technically, Drazzle hasn't pulled time, like hasn't done the.
He hasn't done it yet.
He hasn't done the 30.
He's already done the 30 rewinds.
Yes, but in the future, the date was in the future. I know that in our timeline, it still happened, and we're suffering the consequences of it by Drazzle not being there. But technically, the date of that event is in the future.
Not that far in the future, though.
No.
I'm curious to know what it is that's caused Drazzle so much headache, but anyway.
I can tell you.
Just on, I've already thought about level. I'll tell that later.
Okay, does anyone want to add anything for your characters, noting that next session will be level 13?
Get drunk. We're going out tomorrow.
I'm going to say that Morrigan has less of an issue working in a party by the end of the month.
Yep.
She's learned.
That's why I thought by having you come early, you've had a month to get to know the sergeant, get to work together as a team, and sort of say, hey, we should probably do this together.
She still doesn't understand good and evil, but she's better able to work in a party.
But you would understand us versus the Master far more.
Yes.
Tyr doesn't give a shit about good, evil. He says those are the enemy. Kill.
Whereas for me, it's these are my targets. Kill.
I could become the ninja again with my great armor that I can now make it look like a ninja outfit.
Okay, so I'm going to put it under end credits and talk to you afterwards.